Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the station of decapitation without your head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I think we're live.
Yeah,
We're live?
I think we are. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I can see us moving. We're live.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at myself.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
And if that's the
Hi,
case,
Mark.
then what's up, GoreCast? And welcome back here to the GoreCast with me, Johnny Deadly. That actually wasn't the Anchorman thing I was looking to do.
Oh, I thought it was. That's why when we didn't talk, I'm like,
well,
maybe that's
look,
what he meant.
I'll tell you what, we might as well start the show as, you know what, I'll get the intro done, and then we'll do the sidetrack, and then we'll go to do the thing. But anyway, yeah, we're back. It's Tuesday, and we've been scouring through the internets for the stories. Yep, there's stories that we have. Yep.
They're news.
There's a Friday the 13th lamp. That's pretty neat. There's a Sandman TV show coming out. That's pretty neat. There's a Cowboy Bebop TV show coming out. That's pretty neat. There's the Pete Davidson did a thing. So there's that. There's
We don't know how neat that is.
I don't know. You know, he added a layer of dimension to Suicide Squad, so there's a chance that it might go well.
Really? Did he? I mean,
He was the instigator of all the madness on the beach, if you think about it.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a I never even queued up pictures. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a good show. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. What I was going to say was, seeing as we have people here, I would like for the news. Do you know the morning news team intro that they have in Anchorman?
I think so. Yeah.
It's like you know, like the news bumper thing that runs before the show. You're joining blah blah blah. Bryford. Yeah. I'd like to shoot one of those with us.
Oh yes.
That we run. That'll be like instead of our normal intro for the news show. That will be our intro for the news show.
Oh, I'm so down.
I seriously have to watch this fucking movie with all the reference you two make.
Yeah. How have you not seen Anchorman?
And Champ Kind Sports.
Whammy!
I'm not a Will.
Thank you. I had to be tricked into watching Megamind because he was the voice in it.
Okay, now see, I'm not that
there's-
bad.
Also, Rochi mentioned there's a game that we should all stream together that we were playing last night. That's absolutely fun, and I think you can run it on your laptop as well, Buzz. It's like a 2D cutesy animal character version of like PUBG or Call of Duty, like a top-down 2D version of those cutesy animals, but way more fucking gory and way more bloodthirsty. Fucking hell, man, they like killing people in that. It's not even funny.
Is it a Happy Tree Friends shooter or something?
No, but it's a fair comparison.
Crap! Now I've got that fucking theme stuck in my head.
Like I'm a kitty cat with a skull for a face, and I have a samurai sword.
Oh, adorable.
Meow meow.
was
Bill
scary.
Woodland Critters, like the Woodland Critters from South Park.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll just have to go with the motion because
Okay,
I have
so
no
that's
clue.
That's some good things on the agenda. Did you share this on Twitter, anybody? Because I didn't.
I did.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And anyone else that's out there, if you feel like sharing it on your Twitters, on your tweets,
Oh,
share it on your tweets. Also, we are after hitting a milestone again, and I meant to do a post, but I was in what medical terms would be declared as a coma. We hit the magical. We're back on even numbers, people. We hit the magical 400, unless someone's messed it up since. No, we're on the magical 400. A nice. We're 40% of the way to the thing that lets you be a YouTube channel.
You mean digitalization?
Yeah. 40% of the time, we're a YouTube channel every time.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yep.
Sex
Do we want to say hello to people in chats before we get rolling?
Yes, we will. We got Roshi in the chat, obviously, because I answered Roshi. We also have Kyle Wright in the chat. What's going on, Homeski? How are you? Welcome to the Chisnits. We got Katie McNeil in the chat. How are you? We got Carter in the chat and on the screen. Hello, Carter. Midnight's in the chat. What's going on, Midnight? How are you? Charlie's in the chat. How are you, Charlie? She needs lubrication for her throat. Okay, cool. Bill's in the chat. Good stuff. How are you, Bill? Rochi likes turtles, and that's as long as you remember that fact.
The Midnight's in there too.
We said hello to him.
I specifically said quite loudly, "All right, Midnight."
Okay.
Well, not only because it's a normal kind of gesture of friendliness from I thought internationally, but evidently just Europe, but also because there's a nice rhyming scheme to it. Because you're like, "All right, Midnight," you see. I sound like I'm fucking Jason Statham, innit? All right, Midnight.
Apparently, Charlie got that throat lubrication she was looking for.
I brought a Coke. Nice.
You bought a Coke.
Brought a Coke. Brought a Coke. Bit of a Coke. Anyway, yeah,
it reminds you of the joke in the Boondock Saints. I'll have a Coke. Oh, it's so good.
I love that fucking movie so much. So well done, you referencing something so Irish. I'm going to 10 points, 10 cool points to you, Gryffindor. Well done. Well done, sir.
Stuff on the back.
Yeah.
That's my good job for the year.
Somebody just got himself a Christmas bonus.
You need to see Helsing Abridged, Helsing Ultimate Abridged. One of the characters is constantly quoting it, and it's a running gag the entire way through. It's brilliant.
Well, it's a fucking quotable movie.
Yeah.
And it's got Billy Connolly as their dad, which is also
so good.
Which is also great. Do you know what else is great?
Fucking.
But I gotta say, the second one, not as good.
Nobody? Okay, nobody. I liked the second one. It was very much, let's just rehash some of the old, let's just see how many of the old jokes we can get.
I think that's what it was. Still liked it, but it just, once it had the impact of the first, it couldn't raise the bar.
It just seemed like a bigger budget than it was like the same movie on like a bigger budget because it looked a hell of a lot different than the original.
Was William Dafoe's character wearing a dress in that movie, or was that just me?
In the first one, yeah.
Oh, it was the first one.
Yeah.
He was. Spoiler alert.
Hey, Katie wants to know what the name of that game was you mentioned earlier with the animals.
It's Animal Battle Royale. No. Yeah. Animal Battle Royale, I think.
Why don't you make like a tree?
I don't think you can.
Fuck off.
I don't think you can get it on Fizzones at the moment. You can only get it on computers. But if you have a computer, it takes absolutely no memory and/or space. It's like I think you might need 2 gigs of RAM to run it. And it's like 600 megabytes.
The whole Among Us Sunday clusterfuck was bad, but I really dig the Goose Duck thing we wound up playing.
Yeah, I think we will be back on Among Us this Sunday, though, because I was jamming on it on my phone earlier today, and the servers all seem to be normal.
Nice.
So,
Bill
Super
says
Animal Royale. There you go.
Boy. But it's nice to know that we've got a substitute, though, in case we ever wind up with like a Among Us fail again.
I'm going to segue here really quick, actually, seeing as they're talking about that video game. If any of you would like to see what the mentalness of this video game looks like, go over to the GoreCast Twitch channel and check out the latest stream, because that was myself and Bill and Rochi being 3 grown adult men in our 30s playing a game. Yeah, fucking watch it. It's good. Although it's really not a game for kids because those animals they explode like.
So
anyway, speaking of segues, people who are into interior decorating, but of not the customary variety there. I just heard someone else trying to step on my segue again. I was like, not happening this time, Bucko. Carter did it twice there in 30 seconds. So, yeah. So for people who are fans of home decor, but not the normal home decor, like the kind of home decor that I like to decorate my home with. That's English. There we go. They have released a new lamp based on I can't remember what Friday the 13th movie it is. I think.
Fuck. Let me look. I can tell you.
It's like 4 or 5 because he's swimming at the end of a lake. But speaking of swimming at the end of a lake, there we go. Look at that for a fucking badass fucking lamp. That is some lampage right there, and I want it.
Better than I thought it was. Okay.
I love lamp.
I fucking love. You know what's going on the screen.
See, this is why I hate the fact that I can never. I mean, basically when it comes to decorating, I'm 15th century French architecture, constantly Baroque, so I can't afford to do anything.
That's the truth.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
That was bad.
I can sell.
That was bad.
Oh no, it was awesome.
That was bad. That was actually so bad that it's overridden my brain. Like I have things to do on the show, and all that is going through my head right now is that was bad. That is
Jason from Friday the 13th, Part 6.
Oh god damn it! I was one movie off. Yep. What are we talking about again?
One thing I'm probably an expert in is my Jasons.
Jason's. I thought it was your Michael Myers is what you were experts in.
Well, that too. I'm an expert in.
Any chance they put like a price on
everyone bar Carter went silent there when you were like, I am an expert in. Myself and kids were like, what are we? Where are we going? Hey man, dude. People can be experts in stuff. It happens.
No, I was waiting for that. The 2 things I'm an expert in is.
He could be like some sort of dark horse where he'd be like, 2 things I'm expert in is Jason's and nuclear physics. Nuclear physics. You all slag me about the reading thing. I can blow up your house from fucking 500 miles away.
So can anybody with the right household chemicals in a phone?
And if you listen to Giz, it will probably happen to your home. So,
sorry, household chemical 500 miles?
Yeah. You need a setup first, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You would, yeah. I was like, maybe he thought I said meters.
No, actually.
Yeah, 500 meters is doable.
No, so it's miles.
Anyway, the Jason lamp is, one sec, I'll pull up the news bit to see if there's any actual sales.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Talking about like schematics and what it's made out of.
We'll put it up.
I
found the news bit on iHorror, if memory serves me correctly, and the visual of it tickled my pickle to a point that I was like, news bit, it's a good lamp.
Oh, I am not. There's no price tag.
Which is also a way of me, I think, also showing signs of my age.
And you need a battery for it.
A 9-volt square battery, not included.
Not included. Well, I'm out. Yeah, 9-volt.
Jason figure sprayed with clear coat to add protection. Might be.
It better be game of snorkel.
From what it looks like, it may be the NECA Jason.
We have replaced the link to Gavin's Etsy shop rather than
that's
the
where I'm at
Outmarket
right now.
Chorus. So below is our original story. So Mama's Boy Mask dot.
So it kind of sucks that it's battery operated and not plugged in and shit.
Well, if you think about it, it is technically a large cylinder of water that you really wouldn't want plugged into a direct source of electricity.
Truth.
Oh,
I was
I read
down
the wrong thing.
constantly.
Yeah, check out the iHorror article because they have a link to your man's company page where you can buy the item.
Yeah, it looks to be. It might be the NECA Part 6 Jason just put in a glass.
So I'm finding prices for about like $34, $35 at some other places. So, that's
It also looks like he's done other things. I have a picture here that shows a almost kind of a snow globe-esque type thing with Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger inside.
oh. Okay, so this guy's going on my Christmas list then.
Oh
For
yeah.
just cool.
Oh yeah, that's some sexy looking shit right there. Yeah, so go give me a minute, let me pull that up again. Go check out Mama's Boy Mask. Give me a sec. If I click. Yeah, well, you don't give a lot. Yeah, look up Mama's Boy Mask on Etsy, and you'll be able to check out all these things where you get some really cool horror themed lamps. Fuck, it looks even better in the photos on the Etsy page.
Yeah, I was looking through them.
Where you get just the hardcore green light coming up through it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Those are some sassy images.
All right. I'm going to stop saying "oh yeah" like that now because it actually sounds a lot dirtier than it actually is.
OnlyFans, Johnny.
But man. Oh yeah, resonant cheap heckins. Cost a fortune here, Bill, in the US. What does the nun? He's already off on the fucking jokes. Okay, what news bit are we doing next? We are okay, so you talking about a bird in the forest.
Ooh, a bird in the forest. I think that's me.
It's a bird in the forest.
Bird in the forest. So Peacock and Crypt TV's The Girl in the Woods is coming out. There is a new trailer that looks like a fun Halloween watch for Fear Street fans. I did watch the trailer, and it did get that kind of Fear Street, kind of Stranger Things, young kid.
What was the picture for this again? Was it
a
girl holding hands with some looking demon thing?
No, she was like she was looking in a mirror, and there was like a bald kind of
Huh? I said, oh, that one. I got the pictures mixed in my head.
Kind of looks like Voldemort.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right. No,
and he's going, oh!
Is he?
That's what he's. Yeah. So, I mean, that's once you pull up the picture, you will definitely tell he's going, oh!
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, he is going, oh!
See, I'm a man of the truth. That's what I'm telling you right now. I'm a man of truth.
I should probably remove the I Love Lamp logo.
So The Girl in the Woods is headed to streaming service just in time for Halloween. And like I said, the official trailer has released. The series is set to launch Thursday, October 21st on the Peacock.
On the Peacock.
And if you want to get a little bit of information about what the series is about, it's set in the Pacific Northwest. The Girl in the Woods follows Carrie's escape from her mysterious cult-like colony that guards the world from monsters hidden from behind a secret door within the woods. The series also touches on the contemporary social issues like the LGBTQ community, or LGBTQ, oh my Jesus Christ, LGBTQ plus discrimination, the human cost of environmentalism, and the consequences of inequality.
You got there eventually, dude, and that's what matters.
I did. Hey, you know what? I did better than before. It's probably my better readings. So it's the funny thing that got me all crossed up was just a bunch of words.
Hey, Mom, check it out. I did a spelling.
Yeah. Mom, I only stuttered once in the reading this time. But yeah. The trailer, like I said, dropped. I watched it actually right before we went live. And it definitely gives that whole kind of, like I said, Stranger Things, Fear Street,
Neon, teenagers, neon,
teeny
murder,
group.
neon, good
Yeah.
soundtrack, neon, murder, demon.
It looks like it could have some kind of cool looking demons in it. Like Voldemort looks like he's making a guest appearance.
Do you know?
From the
Do you know what? It doesn't look like Voldemort, but did you ever watch the X-Files?
I did.
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode Fluke with the half man, half?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fluke.
that was an early season one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of looks like that.
About.
He looks a bit like that.
But with his like robe.
Yeah, except he's wearing a dress.
Robe.
It does look like a dress. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's definitely a dress.
Yeah. So
someone behind her, and that's what she sees as the reflection of the person.
Decent.
Wednesday's here. Hello.
Hey, Wednesday. What's going on?
Hello.
I mean, like the premise sounds cool.
Trying to see. Looking at the cast, there's Johnny's favorite, Jessica Jones, is in it.
She's a great actress.
Kristen Ritter.
Who?
Yes.
Thank you.
You on about Jessica Jones? Do you mean Jessica Jones?
Oh no, I take it back. She's not in it. She directed the first 4 episodes.
Oh, very good. Yes, very good. Very Jessica Jones.
The rest of the people who star, I don't know who any of the people are. But you got Jessica Jones attached to it, so
yes,
thumbs up.
A definite Jessica Joneshausen.
So on yes.
For Jessica Jones though. Like I just,
We'll see. Has she done a lot of directings? I don't know of her in the director's chair. All I know of her is in the front of the cameras, the Jessica Joneses and other things.
The Breaking Bad is
that too, and the Books of Night or Night Books as
the Night of Book.
Like
yes, I'm aware. I like how my version of Danhausen has just taken Broken Matt Hardy's use of the English language with a Danhausen accent.
But so yeah, like I said, the series, I for some reason thought it was a film at first, but we'll be hitting on the Peacock on October 21st. And a little side note, since this is a Peacock story in a way, I just read about an hour or so ago that it looks like Peacock is getting a bunch of horror movies dumped onto it beginning October 1st.
No new ones.
I just had this huge Halloween Kills on the 15th.
Yeah, well, that one. Yeah, but it's like they've just got all the horror movie franchises in, haven't they?
Pretty much, yeah. It was all the Texas Chainsaws, all the Friday the 13th, all the Nightmare on Elm
You got your
Streets.
TCMs in there. You got your F13s. You got your NOESs.
All the mainstream shit.
You got a bit of Dokken, most importantly.
So if you want to watch the mainstream horror that you've probably watched 100 times, Peacock's got your back.
Very good.
But you know what? They realized, holy crap, so we need it.
Peacock. I've never seen a channel arrive and just look like a big copycat as fast as Peacock came in. It was like, we've got all of these movies now. Yeah, literally. And I mean literally years after everybody else.
Well, it's funny because one of the I was reading the list of the Friday the 13th movies that they have, and it's like they have Friday the 13th 1, 2. They don't have 3 and 4, which are like probably the best ones, and then they got 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't have they don't have Jason Goes to Hell, which that's good, and then they have Jason X. So it's like they just have the like random like selections.
We can afford
that.
That's exactly how it is.
It sounds like they just went, what ones get the most views? We'll take those ones, please.
Well, but that'd be the opposite because 3 and 4 are normally the more popular ones.
It's
so
five is one of the 5 is one of the one with Feldman.
Oh no, that's 4.
Isn't 5 the one with the? Or sorry, Feldman and the Psychic are 2 different yokes, aren't they?
That's 2 different. Yeah, this one with the Psychic is part 7.
Is that part 7?
Yes. Carrie versus Jason is.
I won't lie to you, man. I've watched them all so many times they've just merged.
Well, that's the thing. Like
into one big universe.
If I have any expertise in any franchise, this is it. Because
just briefly, I'm going to say hello to Bree because apparently she's just jumped into the bathroom in the middle of work to say hello to us.
Hello, Bree.
Right. I don't know.
Enjoy your peas and your poops.
Corey Feldman did appear at maybe the first minute and a half of part 5 in a dream sequence at the very beginning.
Mhm.
And then that's the one with the copycat Jason, where Jason wasn't even in it. And it was the ambulance driver because that guy offered him a fucking candy bar and he killed him.
So, quick question.
That,
What do y'all?
can I just clarify before you go into that? That is a terrible movie, by the way.
Yeah.
That is a bad movie.
Why do you think I was trying to
It's a
get
charmer.
Go on.
At least he didn't. So, quick question. What are y'all doing on November 19th?
Fuck, dude, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
The answer is watching Cowboy Bebop because the live action is going to be coming to Netflix on November 19th. Yes.
That was a very rude segue.
What?
That was a very rude
pretty
segue. We're in the
much-
middle of a conversation.
Golf clap.
I can pretty much guarantee you that's not what I will be doing.
Nor I.
Wow.
Why won't you be watching it?
Because why would I?
Because it's awesome.
Because it's
That's
good.
Zach.
I'm a Bebop fan.
Ah,
Have you tried?
Yeah. Like, I've caught a few of the episodes. They just didn't sell me.
you sound like a drug Portuguese. Have you done the bebop? Have you tried it?
Right.
Maybe just do a
Come on,
little bebop. Just give it a little bebop.
just-
Just a little taste. Just see how it feels.
Just briefly. You caught a few episodes, or you watched it from the start and lost interest? Because there's a big difference.
Yeah, because I could see how if you only caught random episodes, it would be what one would call confusing as fuck.
For people, but it just, I don't know, man. Like, I can walk in on some shit and be sold. That one just never really.
Oh, okay. Now, full disclosure, Cowboy Bebop is one of the many shows that I was told I needed to watch so many times that I got sick of people telling me to watch it, and I just wanted to punch them in the face. But eventually, when everyone left me the fuck alone, I sat down and decided to give it a watch, and it was well worth it. The whole premise is that you have 3 people. It starts off with 2. Spike Spiegel, who's going to be played by John Cho, and Jet Black, who's going to be played by Mustafa Shakir. The 2 of these guys are bounty hunters, basically. Now, the 2 of them have shit in their past, and the whole idea is that out in the space, out in the black, forget about all that, and you just get on with the job of hunting people down, getting paid, hopefully not starving to death, and hopefully not running out of fuel for your ship. So
Didn't
you
you
can
used to be a criminal? Well, I'm not a criminal now, and I do the other thing. So, I mean, you know, I was a criminal on that planet. We're all the way over here now. It's a whole different, it's like a different time zone.
There's bounties. If there was stuff out in them, they'd know. Now, over the course of their adventures, they get joined by a couple of interesting people, including Faye Valentine, who's going to be played by Daniela Pineda. I hope I got her name right. Who has an entire backstory all of her own. The 3 of them basically spend most of the series doing odd job bounties, but over the course of the show, you get slowly integrated into the backstories of them, particularly Spike, as Spike has somebody looking for him. That's a running thing that will appear. Now, the big news about this is the fact that Netflix basically released the opening credits for the live action. And I'm not going to say frame for frame, it's the exact same. By the God, job done. There's even, you can even see where they're going to be taking episodes from the anime and doing direct live action transitions just from some of the people that have popped into it.
God, I fucking hope so.
Since you are a big fan, there's been some controversy about John Cho taking it because of his age bracket and shit.
I don't see how. No, not at all.
No, okay. Because again, I don't know shit about it. I just
Also,
remember
I'm not
reading-
trying to sound like a dick, but it's anime. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, what is it? Is he 19? Is he 45? I don't know. Until he gets wrinkly and has a fucking beard and goes grey, it could be any age when you're watching animation.
I had to ask because that's been a big thing in the news.
Yeah.
So
that's bullshit. Because if anybody has watched the series, they will know this is somebody that's been in the game long enough to have earned a rep, had shit go sideways, and then have to start again and earn a new rep. That's not a young person. He's easily mid-30s to early 40s. And that's even, there's
he's
nothing said about
hardened.
that show. It's just, it's obvious just because of the kind of crap that he's been into.
again, never watching it, I didn't know, but I was just like, dude, it's John Cho. Like, he's a good fucking actor. Like, it seems like that would have been a win for the series.
It is.
Picking him up.
I find that people like to find anything to complain about when a movie comes out.
Now,
do you know what I mean?
the thing.
Right.
Here's what's really cool about this.
Or when a series, either way.
This show probably should have been out a year or two ago, but while filming, I think something like the filming an action scene for something like the 6th episode or something. Cho legit fucked up his leg. So stage that I think the way they were doing things, they had the option where they could have started all over again, but instead they decided, no, we're just going to wait for his leg to heal up and get it done. Now, I don't know if
So
COVID stuff.
Well, what he gave.
Hmm?
So even they felt comfortable enough with his performance to not just recast it, to stick with him.
Yeah. Now, once again, I'm not sure if that happened before or after COVID kicked off, but in any case, they decided just to stick with it and get everything done. One of the reasons why I am actually very excited about this show is because it's going to be 10 episodes long. I don't know if they're all coming out at the same time or not, but what I do know is that it's the writer and executive producer is Christopher Yost, who has been writing comics and animated shows for decades. And if you're not familiar with his animated stuff or comic work, he also did a couple of films recently that you might have seen, Thor Ragnarok and Thor Dark World. I think he was the writers on them, and numerous other Marvel properties that have since exploded and come about. So
I don't know, like there's a lot of content that I like, but there's a lot of hard, or it seems like it's hard to switch it over to live action. Like I love Full Metal Alchemist. The live action really, like it just kind of bombed.
Yeah, but the reason that those things usually don't work is because a lot of the times when you're taking anime and putting it into live action, there's like the supernatural, the superpower element of it, and doing that fucks up. This has none of that bollocksology. It's just straight sci-fi. This is just straight up fucking. This is literally Cowboys in Outer Space. It's a western. The bounty hunters.
So done a lot of times, just a familiar title.
Sorry.
It's something we've done a lot of times, just with a familiar title for the fans.
Well, in regards to the idea of taking a western and putting it into a different genre or dealing with something with bounty hunters, yeah. But then again, I've seen that in loads of other things. It's very easygoing is the best way of putting it. So you kind of find yourself just becoming hooked in it. One of the cool things is they got the bounty hunters are supposed to be system wide, so they have like a TV show that gets broadcast. So they're always watching this, and that's where they get what the bounties are. So these lads are on one ship, but they could be running into other crews going for the same bounties as well.
Speaking of segue, no, I didn't have anything.
So anyway, Cowboy Bebop is out on November the 19th this year. Long wait.
You interrupt and fuck. You even interrupt a slow clap. It's fucking... You try to get a comedic slow clap going, Giz just talks clean back through it.
Sorry, I was trying to finish up.
No, continue. The joke's ruined now. It's fine.
But it's okay because I finished up, so you can do whatever you want.
Awesome. Okay, so back in the 90s, there was this comic book that came out, and Giz read it and was like, blah. Which I won't lie to you, I can kind of understand.
Really?
Oh no, I really liked it, but I can get why he may not like it, because we're talking about the Neil Gaiman classic, The Sandman. But the thing with it is, when the thing with Sandman as a comic and graphic series of graphic novels and things like that was, when it was good, it was fucking really good. But when it wasn't good, it wasn't really good.
And it's an awful lot of dialogue when it's not good.
See, I didn't really see a lot of like not good moments. So
I liked most of it, but I could see where Giz would not like some certain stuff in it.
It was just a matter of personal taste. I could never get into it, partially because I'd be trying to read it and it's like 3 or 4 issues of nothing happening except people talking, which is fine, but it's all metaphysical, existential stuff, and it's like...
So it's like season 4 or 5 of The Walking Dead, pretty much is what you're saying.
Didn't even get that far.
I never went that far. Suicide Squad.
Okay, well.
What?
The Walking Dead. I mean, that's what they are. They're just a Suicide Squad trying to make you join them and kill yourself by watching it from boredom.
Oh, right. Yeah. Wow, that was a joke that I needed. That I don't think that was just going to... Right. Okay. I was just like, what the fuck's that got to do with Suicide Squad? I was like, what?
Well, it has to do with terrible, adaptations from comic books, because Walking Dead comic, excellent. Walking Dead TV series, oh my god, when is this shit ever going to end?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, my brother turned me on to the Sandman, and From page one, I was hooked.
I like all that.
Kept.
I love all that
reading.
metaphysical shit. I like the artwork in it. I like the storyline as well. He's a big man and he's in a big glass bubble and he's not able to get out of the big glass bubble and people are locked in a coma and they can't get out of the comas. And then it turns out that the man in the big glass bubble is essentially the overlord of nightmares and dreams. And someone's been keeping him in the big glass bubble to just use him as a fucking little fucking magic battery. Well, he's out now. And we're seeing all the repercussions of all of that shit going on.
And I mean, like, I get the whole, like, there's so much dialogue, but I think, to me anyways, like, that's what made it so good, was there was just, like, the depth of dialogue between characters and what have you. Like, I don't know.
He also manages to wander through a good chunk of the DC universe. During the comic where John Constantine's in it for a good bit, that's a dark old story. Do you know when he's trying to get back his magical items when he gets out of it's kind of at the beginning? Like that, I'm interested to see that play out on a screen.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it wasn't a short story. Like, this dragged out and it wasn't a quick get it over with. They pumped so much into it and made the overall story just fucking amazing.
In researching for this, I was watching a talk with Neil Gaiman actually before we went on to this. Do you know how so many issues that and graphic novels that ended up coming out in such a short space of time? What?
Did he write it? He wrote it as a novel or something, didn't he?
No. Fucking Rolling Stone do like the coolest of thing, and in the comic books, Sandman was the coolest of that Rolling Stone were doing, and as part of the whole thing, when they do the kind of the piece on your thing on your comic book or whatever the product was, you get this advertising space in the corner, but they had nothing to advertise, so they made them write the two graphic novels, so they had a graphic novel bundle to advertise in Rolling Stone, and they had to put it all together in like lickety splits time. Not wow. Neil right. Your man. It was one of the guys from DC did the thing with, and there was like an 1800 number to order it.
That had to make the office busy for a second.
Yeah, because he was like I wrote it as it was an 8 because he was like, I knew that most comic books don't get past those 12 big issue things, so he was like, I'd written it for 8 so that I got to end the story. That it's not a case of, he could just pop back whenever. It's like there's a definitive end to the story. Do you know what I mean? But then they just kept being like, more, please. I haven't really factored that into the storyline, though. Don't care. More, please. Make them more. Make them more. Rolling Stone did a thing, and I did a thing now with Rolling Stone, so now you have to write 3 graphic novels in 8 weeks. More, please. Thanks. But yeah, Sandman is coming to Netflix, I believe, very soon. I don't have dates in front of me if anyone has them.
I don't think there is a date from what I saw.
Fantastic.
All they've done so far
coming to Netflix. Yeah, there's been a couple of little teaser trailers and stuff like that, which have looked dark as fuck.
I'm hoping they use the song Mr. Sandman.
They most definitely will. There's the
Mr.
bit with
Sandman.
Well, the bit with John if memory serves me correctly, the bit with John Constantine I was talking about, that's literally after himself and Mephisto split ways. That's literally how he that's what he walks off singing. He just walks off singing Mr. Sandman.
Just to kind of help with your idea of the John Constantine thing. I don't know if you've been watching Legends of Tomorrow lately. I've just about hung on despite its disastrous fucking turn for the last couple of seasons into the farcical. But anyway, Constantine left Legends at the end of this season. Now, there's supposed to be a Justice League Dark show coming up, but with that departure, I wonder, is it possible that we might see Constantine make an appearance in the Netflix Sandman show, and it could still...
It'd be for an episode.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, just to kind of like he's no longer at Legends, so you never know.
His angle in the comic book, he's not even a major player in that particular issue. It's a case of Mephisto's gone looking to get all of his magical items back. Constantine had the bag of sand. Then Constantine's ex had robbed the bag of sand when they broke up, the junkie one, and she was essentially getting high on pixie dust for the last 10 years. So she's a little worse for wear, shall we say, by the time they run into her.
As I was saying, it's just, I thought you might like to know that with his departure from Legends, it's not an impossibility.
Yeah. I would like that because he is John Constantine.
Oh yeah.
I like the Keanu Reeves movie. I know you don't, but I like the Keanu Reeves movie. But that guy is John Constantine.
Dude, no, you know what? Like I dug Keanu Reeves movie at that time, like when that's the first Constantine that we got. But then all of a sudden we got the TV show and it was like, what's up boy's name? Matt?
Yeah.
He wanted like it was he brought in those missing pieces of Constantine, and I've dug the fact that he's voiced it, personally done it.
Unfortunately, evidently Rochi has said in the chat that won't happen. Unfortunately, HBO have a DC thing going.
See, I was thinking that as well but like if they've got I suppose Sandman is more Vertigo than DC, so yeah.
It's Vertigo DC. It's a joint venture.
So then again, so is Hellblazer.
Yeah, and it's not down as Vertigo Comics on the front. It's Vertigo DC on the front, on the company panel.
I mean, HBO Max are going to be, to the best of my knowledge, they're going to have the Green Lantern show, but that Green Lantern show is going to be John Diggle from, like, canonically.
Diggle.
They even did this. They even did this whole bit whereby the episodes from this season, which would have been, the last thing for Diggle before the Green Lantern thing shows up, episodes of different Arrowverse shows had John Diggle as a guest star. So, like, he pops up in Superman and Lois. He pops up in.
Did
you see what Bill put in the chat? Kiz?
What?
Apparently, WWE SummerSlam is in Cardiff next year.
Yeah, they're thinking about redoing the thing in England. Saw that in the news today.
Oh, we going to Cardiff? It's fucking SummerSlam, like.
The only pay-per-view I haven't been to live.
Because his appearance in Superman and Lois was like, I've been putting this off long enough. I got to go deal with something. So, like, they've slowly been building him.
I think it was.
They might stop some of their booking if they see the sheer look of disgust on your face and my face live. It's one thing seeing it like on the internets. You're
gonna be one. Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna be one of those internet reaction things where they always show people making memes of like the crowd reactions. You guys are gonna be that guy crying when CM Punk came back,
but in the bad way.
Crying because I paid money for this crap.
How do you ruin every wrestler you have? I mean, like, statistically, you should be able to keep at least one normal, but no, you ruined them all. Roman Reigns is powered by God now. What God is it? Just find out on Friday night.
Get ready for the SummerSlam main event in 2022. It's going to be God versus Finn Balor. That's what they're leading up to right now.
Just so you know, there are actually a lot of Welsh wrestlers.
There's fuckloads of Welsh wrestlers.
Yeah. No, CM Punk is actually an AEW, Charlie.
CM Punk.
He went to a company that actually has wrestling and not fucking
Charlie. You need to watch AEW. It's where all the real wrestling happens now.
Yeah. And if I'm saying that, then it's definitely true.
Yeah, it took us ages, but we finally won him over with the fact that we were right.
Dude, not gonna lie, AEW's gotten me back into wrestling because.
Well, it's what they took all the guys that I gave a shit about on WWE. So sorry, I don't have any.
Sorry, can I just to clarify? I know this says number one, everyone that's watching. I know this has nothing to do with horror, but there are quite a lot of wrestling fans in the chat as well, so it technically is a valid thing. Nobody robbed anybody of anyone. They left.
I didn't say they robbed, or did I say they robbed him? I don't know if that's what I meant, but I like.
You said they took in a certain level of disdain.
Oh well.
Okay. Tone, I can see that. No, this was like you know what? We don't need you. Well, shit, I need a job. Hey, AEW was like, over here. You got a job.
Or in the case
of
Adam,
that's actually not right because they're true because they actually tried to bring majority of these people back. depending on who you're talking about, I guess. But like,
it's the same with Adam Cole. Adam Cole wasn't even. They didn't even sack Adam Cole. Adam Cole was a case of they were like, oh yeah, we definitely want to keep you, but not as a wrestler.
Same thing with Daniel Bryan.
And we want to change your name. Okay, so now I can't wrestle or be Adam Cole. Great. And the guy literally has the most awesome catchphrase that revolves around his name ever. That I had no idea.
The discussion that I was telling them, I think you had gotten up or maybe didn't hear it, but they were talking about shaving him bald. Was one of the things that WWE wanted to do with him and changing his name.
Just briefly, because Rocha mentioned it, Charlie, if you go into YouTube and just type in AEW Dark, they've got 2 or 3 different shows that happen during the week on YouTube.
I'm really liking that you can hop on YouTube and see their dark shows.
Yes, we all Dark Side of the Ring.
I never even changed that. I never even changed the picture for your news bit.
That show may or may
my
not
news bit
last very much longer because
Dark Side of the Ring.
Seems like the last few episodes have gotten a lot of people in trouble.
That's a picture there from Cowboy Bebop. I just said I'd throw that up there just seeing as we're there, and then seeing as we're
rather iconic scene to be fair.
Seeing as we're doing stuff from that kind of thing, maybe we'll throw this up here. Kapow. That's a picture from Sandman. That's one of the stills. That's the guy. That's the Sandman there. Now there he is. There. Look at him there with all his sandiness. just seeing as I forgot to change the pictures for all of the news articles because we got so.
It's kind of like the Backwards Man, but with sand.
And the Backwards Man.
Shouldn't he have like?
I can bag sand as fast as you can. I can bag sand as fast as you can. And the sandbag man. Sandbag man.
So shouldn't Sandman have like cure hair?
I don't know what that means.
No, they actually found a guy that looks fitting to the character.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, but shouldn't like I thought the Sandman had like fucking what's your man from Cure? Fucking mad hair.
Robert Smith.
Thank you, Robert Smith. Yeah, didn't Sandman have the same kind of hair as Robert Smith?
Yeah, but that's not unlike Robert Smith. And also, I won't lie to you, due to all of the ozone layer issues and everything we're going through at the moment, maintaining that 80s goth hairdo is just not doable for the sake of the.
He's not a member of Poison.
Like, from a man who's had an 80s goth hairdo. There's a lot of hairspray involved. There's a lot of time consumed. People don't understand that. Like there's a lot of effort goes into looking that messy. It's a weird
rose
it's a weird
not
thing.
Have a thorn.
I had my own look for ages, which was trucker chic, but trucker chic actually took me longer than just wearing clothes.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is trucker chic?
It's like fashionably scruffy. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
So you decided to be nudist instead? That's what you said?
No, I just said I decided I just throw on clothes. It turns out if you just grow your beard big enough, everything's fashionably scruffy. So I've just been
starting to grow mine in.
Yeah.
There might be something in it now.
I've got the beard gremlins. No. I've got the beard gremlins. Yeah, so Sandman, I'm very much looking forward to this. Prepared to strap in for several episodes of depression because I won't it's not what one would call I'm just going to warn people before we go in there. It's not what one would call an upbeat tale.
Prepare yourself to be sad.
Yeah, you're gonna be sad. Is the thing.
I am stoked though because they've got Charles Dance and he's a really good actor.
Love it,
my old friend.
And Gwendolyn Christie. I first saw her from Game of Thrones, and then she also became the.
Fuck! They should have. I just looking at the picture. Your man. Sorry for interrupting. They should have got Chris Angel, Mind Freak, to play fucking.
No.
The hair. Get Chris Angel's wig.
No. Okay, his wig. Yes. He bothered.
Chris Angel's wig. Chris Angel's wig. Am I the only one that heard Zig and Zag do Ted Danson's wig?
Sounds
I'm
like
gonna say yeah.
He played Simon Cheers. He's got big ears. Ted Danson's wig.
Ted Danson is
number one, and most importantly, you leave Ted Danson out of this, right? Okay.
He does not.
You leave Ted Danson the fuck out of this right now, okay? He was the bar manager from one of the most well-known bars ever, and he was an adorable stepdad in fucking. Actually, no, he was the actual dad in 3 Men and a Little Lady. So
and then crimes later in his life on CSI. So that
And
man has
fought
done
crimes. And he's in the good place as Satan, or at least
Right.
Satan's
Not
Satan's
the one who
consigliere.
made the song. Okay. You go
Who
take
wrote
that
this song?
and lay it-
Who wrote
You
this?
go take it. Zig and fucking Zag.
Okay, you find me these sock puppets fucking emails now. I want to have words with them. I know this is about 25 years too late, but you leave dancing out of this, you sock puppety fuck.
Where everybody knows your name. Mm.
I'm like, we got Woody
And they're
Harrelson out of
always
Cheers.
glad you came.
You want to go where people know.
Thank you, Rochi.
Troubles are all the same. Oh,
Keep singing,
that's a
bitch.
good. You know what's funny? I don't know if you've ever heard the extended version of that
Extend
theme
it
song.
now.
It gets
Extend-
weird.
Sing it out.
He only knows lines, dude. He only knows
It gets
lines.
really
Well,
weird.
keep singing the same line.
Oh, I'm gonna find the. Let me find the lyrics. You talk amongst yourselves. I will sing the lyrics of
My
the Cheers.
one of my favorite episodes of Cheers.
Fuck, Fraser.
One of my favorite episodes of Cheers, and I will say that it was, it was one of the darker episodes, but it was when they thought Ted Danson had AIDS. That was the thing.
Shit, I don't remember that episode.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I can't remember did that actually air, and it was one of the ideas that got knocked around. And they were kind of like, maybe not.
I mean, not gonna. I'm like, I can't
Darla-
argue that he.
Darla
was
from
kinda
fucking
busy.
Darla from fucking Cheers. She was great.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
She's an angry little lady.
Hey, that's right, Rochi. Just reminded me that it also Cheers spawned Frasier.
And the world's
Yes.
most lovable dog. Yes, I like Frasier.
Oh, Kelsey Grammer is a legend.
Yeah, it was one of those weird TV shows where you got to still get your sitcom in, but you felt like you were intelligent doing it. It's like,
Okay,
yeah,
so
they went to the opera. That's the sort of highbrow humor that I'm into now. No. He's a radio
This
DJ
is
and psychiatrist.
this is the weird line that didn't make the TV show for some reason because I think it fits the program. So it says, "Roll out of bed, Mr. Coffee's dead. The morning's looking bright. Your shrink ran off to Europe, and you didn't even write. And then it says, and your husband wants to shut up. You shut up.
You shut your dirty whorish mouth, right? You will sing those fucking lyrics.
Okay. Roll out of bed, Mr. Coffee's dead. I'm trying to think of how it goes. How to sing it. I don't know. Whatever. Roll out of bed, Mr. Coffee's dead. The morning's looking bright.
Me.
And your shrink ran off to Europe, and he didn't even write. And here it is. And your husband wants to be a girl. I was like, what? Like, why is that in the song?
Okay,
Ooh, and why did it make the TV?
Not gonna
Like, wow.
That isn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to get. When you were like, I was waiting for, and your husband wants to beat his wife. I was like, that straight up. That's what I thought you were going to go with. That's what I thought it was going to.
And your husband wants to beat his
Yeah,
wife
girl.
and go on a killing spree.
No, that's not the extended lyrics.
After too many beers.
Be,
At the pub where everyone knows your name. Yeah. Well, that all rounded off into a tedious inevitability by the end of it, really, didn't it? Right, next news bit. We've had Buzz, since you've been singing, I hear you got some stories from the Hulus for me.
I do. All those nights you got no lights and the check is in the mail. This is another line from it.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
And your little angel hung the cat up by its tail. And your third fiance didn't show. These are little lyrics in the song. Well, everybody knows your name. I don't get it. It's like it doesn't fit. Okay. It is. Wow. Your husbands want to be girls. You're getting stood up at the altar. Your kids are animal abuse. I don't know what's going on there. But you gotta go to Cheers and drink some beer. Oh, yeah, Cheers.
Holy shit, dude.
Okay. Hulu has got some movies coming back on track now. One of them is a.
You know that I won't lie to you. That was like a palate cleanser. I feel like.
Was that like
today has been a good day.
Lubricant going down your throat?
Yes,
like,
it was like some throat.
Charlie earlier.
Yep.
There you go.
I got a Coke.
Oh, a Coke. So Huluween is celebrating its fourth year.
Sorry, just Huluween. I was like, oh.
Oh. And they got a couple of the bigger independent horror movies. I believe they're independent. I don't know for sure, but one of them has been reviewed already, which is Censor, and the other one is Gaia. I think that's how you say it. I don't know how to. Gaia. There you go. There you go.
Spirit of the Earth.
Gaia. Spirit of the Earth.
Okay. Well, it just says Gaia. There's no other words after it. So
no, we're telling you that Gaia is the spirit of the Earth, like canonically through history. Gaia.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And I caught on to that one, like, Gaia.
So
everywhere.
These two movies will be hitting. Actually, no, there's different dates. One of them, which is the Censor, will be Hulu, and it would be obviously it's Hulu because that's what I said. Will be on Hulu on October 14th.
Very well put.
Like I said, I know. This film, like I said, was already reviewed by us. I wasn't there. That's why I kind of forgot about it.
It was Bill that reviewed it with us. And if you do get a chance to go to the Hula Hoops and watch Censor on hulahoop.com, you should go see it because it's very good.
Really good.
I don't think it will be on hulahoop.com because that might be a whole different place.
Isn't Hulu just the kind of the slang street term, the abbreviated terms for hulahoop.com?
Maybe.
Pretty sure.
I'm sure if you go to hulahoop.com, you'll get some colorful plastic circular things that will kind of go around your hips when you shake them like Big E.
I feel if you type in HULAHOOP.com into your search engine, you would actually be surprised to find that it would not be rubber hoops that would show up on
I was going to say, you probably will get a virus because it's probably a porn site.
No, it's a tasty snack that people eat.
I zoned out there with comments. What did you say, Buzz?
He always gets pulled in with porn. You mentioned porn, and that's like his bat signal.
Or violence. Let's be fair.
It's like
or violence and porn. What are you?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, so that will be hitting October 14th. That's the day after my birthday.
Happy birthday. Are we all October babies? We're all.
Carter's not.
Because when's your birthday again, Carter?
Giz isn't either.
You're a summer baby, aren't you?
July.
You filthy sun baby.
No.
Pretty sure.
That's
yours, baby.
In my pains.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we got.
Sorry, the chat's taking a weird dark turn here all of a sudden. I mentioned hula hoops on stream. Katie said she wanted barbecue hula hoops, and then Roshi goes, "Fuck you, Katie! I want hula hoops now. God damn it! I believe. I don't think it was Katie's fault that the hula hoops got brought up.
A thing called love. I believe in a thing called love.
Hey, Bill, look at what I got. Look at what I got.
Let's see what that was.
It was a big bag of Banshee bones.
Also, I've secretly been on a mission tonight because I ate what could only be described as a large bowl of radioactive chili before I came on here. So there's a slight chat. I'm working where I'm like, it's kind of like the whole podcast has been that bit and countdown. So it's been an entire podcast of dan 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 ba ba no, okay. Boo.
She's going for business purposes.
Yes, she's actually giving them bags of them away in the wreaths that she's making.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'll tell you something for nothing. I won't eat ghost chilies on air for the sake of your entertainment unless other people do it with me, but I will put them in a fucking stew for myself. And well, not stew. It was in a chili. It was chili with chilies in it. Fucking radioactive chili.
Well, speaking about Hulu,
I thought he said banshee bongs there for a minute in the chat. Sorry.
No, that's never mind.
A banshee bong would be unreal as you blow through it and it like screams. You could do that. You know, like the duck whistle where you like suck in with the duck whistle to make the duck noise. Couldn't you make it higher pitched?
I didn't know you ever sucked whistle. You've been doing
Cheech,
it, bro.
Cheech, if you're watching this, Banshee bongs.
Sure, he's watching.
Oh yeah. I won't lie to you. If there was ever, I know I'm not confident in famous people watching our show in general, but I could see Cheech or Chong at least giving us 5 minutes if they came across as the Cheech. What in the shit is going on here? Okay, let's go.
Speaking about Hulu, Gaia will be hitting Hulu on October 22nd, so the week after Censor. Don't know. Do we know what Gaia is about?
To the best of my knowledge, Gaia is basically about. Okay, I've seen the trailer for it, and there was two people in the
I
woods.
have it here. I just didn't know if we discussed it, so I don't know if you needed me to read the description or not.
I don't know what the movie's about, Buzz. Would you please read me the description and give me a rough overview of the movie?
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm completely
An injured
clueless.
forest ranger on a routine mission is saved by two off-the-grid survivalists, which is a initially welcome rescue, or what? Yeah, grows more suspicious as his son and his renegade father reveal a cultish devotion to the forest. When their cabin is attacked by a stranger or by a strange being, it's clear there is a far greater threat in its unrelenting wilderness, or in this unrelenting wilderness. I have like smudges on my glasses, so like words weren't working really well. We're good. I was like reading things, and I'm like, I can see, but then it's like, okay, it's singing in the way, and I can't read it, and I said it wrong, and yeah, so it's about outdoors.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it ages ago, and thought it looked interesting enough that I had it down as something for us to possibly watch, and I just kind of lost track of it. Sorry, Parker, what were you saying?
No, I think you answered my question. I was like, fuck, I spaced out. Did that sound interesting? And then you said you saw the trailer and it looked interesting.
So glad people pay attention when I talk.
Huh?
I did.
Really good to know.
What did he say?
I watched it.
And
See,
you didn't even need to mention porn or violence.
Right.
Is he finished
I just
talking?
realized no.
He is.
Off.
Anyway, good news report from that guy. Good job.
Yeah. Promote him.
Promote you now, sir. Well done. You do good job, Beardo. Well done.
Additional Huluween programming is coming soon. Stay tuned.
Oh, every time you say Huluween, I actually cringe a little inside. It's oh god.
Funny.
Yeah. Okay. On a lighter note, I suppose we're moving on to a guy. He's friends with Machine Gun Kelly. In case you didn't know, we're talking about Pete Davidson. Yeah, Pete Davidson, famous Saturday Night Live host and general fucker of women in Hollywood. He is. That's literally, dude. I won't lie to you. He's been fucking so many women in Hollywood. He's more well known for fucking women in Hollywood now than he is for Saturday Night Live.
He's probably getting ready to fuck Machine Gun Kelly right there.
Man, I wouldn't even be fucking surprised.
I heard he punched some fan at a crowd, and what band was it?
Machine Gun
Oh,
Kelly.
I saw some. Yeah, there was some gig recently where I can't remember what the band was, but what they were
Probably
called.
Machine.
What happened with Machine Gun Kelly recently was something happened with him and Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor tried to murder him at the MTV Music Awards.
No. This was
This was what?
I think this was at a gig or something.
The thing with McGregor was at the MTV Music Awards and was in the last 3 weeks, maybe.
But the thing I'm talking about was at a gig and had a band
Right.
piss out of him because of it.
Sorry, Pete Davidson.
Now, you might or Machine Gun Kelly just talks shit on Slipknot, so there's some shit going back and forth between them.
No, this was definitely like a band called them Squirt Gun Smelly or something, and there was something about him punching.
Wow. Are they like second graders?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, dude. See, Rochi, like that was some funny shit, dude. I don't know anything about the Pete Davidson thing, but Slipknot kind of started that shit first, though. Like he was talking about music changing and stuff like that, and he mentioned not by name Machine Gun Kelly, and so Machine Gun Kelly decided, like right at the opening of one of his shows, He's like, oh, you know what? At least I'm not fucking 50-year-old Slipknot bitches wearing masks. And that just kind of escalated.
I wish I could remember what band that I read said it because I legitimately don't.
So Charlie put in the chat, so is Machine Gun Kelly not fully loaded? Because he is in
No.
the picture.
What does that even mean, Charlie?
I'm wondering if because you said it yourself in the picture, they look like they're high as fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's high as giraffe balls right now, Charlie. Actually, like Pete Davidson is probably high as giraffe balls right now. Like he's a world-renowned stoner.
Like if he's awake, he's high as fuck.
He's like Seth Rogen level of being just known as I do funny and be high. Well done,
Like, he
Pete.
did it-
You did a funny.
It was the whole point was being high as fuck constantly.
Roach was like, no. Imagine the Milky Bar kid discovered crack. Milky
Kinda
Bar
fucks me up,
kid
though. I
is
heard
strong
that
and tough,
since-
but my veins are just not tough enough.
Oh, the milkiest cream, the silkiest high.
I'm rolling on the floor. I'm going to die.
This shit writes itself.
The
Oh,
Milky Bars are on me. Blah.
Wonder if we could start a beef with Machine Gun Kelly. I'm
Ah,
sure
yeah.
it's pretty easy.
Man, I'll bitch
Literally.
slap him. I don't give a shit. Sorry, I couldn't give a fuck. Who, like, what?
Fuck Machine Gun Kelly.
I think the weird is like now Pete Davidson
Well, like,
is
sorry,
on a,
like, just to clarify, I don't have an issue with Machine Gun Kelly, but like, if he came
I
out
do.
giving me shit, I'll fucking. Do you know what I mean? I don't. What? How did this start? Sorry. I just
Pete
realized out of
Davidson.
nowhere I was essentially calling Machine Gun Kelly out in there. I was like, where the fuck did this? How did this happen?
dude. When you
It
look
sounds
at
like it's the thing to do right now.
You
Like,
you keep leaning into the Limerick man in me the whole time, and it's very annoying. Are we scrapping? Are we? All right. Okay. Cool. All right. What's going on? Who is it? MC Hammer? Oh no. What is it? Vanilla Ice? Who is it? Jesus man, he's looking well for his fucking age, isn't he? Vanilla Ice. He must be
Dude,
fucking.
and I,
I
do
was
respect that he's getting-
I was slagging Machine Gun Kelly. Gun baby. Dum. Machine Gun Kelly, for anyone who doesn't know, is that guy that called out Eminem and said, I'm a better rapper than you, and then Eminem annihilated him.
Oh my God,
I
twice.
mean, like, it wasn't even a competition at all.
so bad that Machine Gun Kelly decided, like, you know what, rock and roll sounds cool.
Yeah. He had to
And,
go
like,
get himself a
moved to-
Megan Fox just to make himself feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real, man. Meat bang transformer lady.
See, Roach.
And
Look, the
Turtles.
only thing
Or
for
lady.
the prick is not that he's a millionaire. It's because Megan Fox called him daddy.
Who didn't she call daddy?
Right?
Michael Bay. That's why she kicked him out of. That's why he kicked her out of the movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're getting pulled. Okay. Good shit. Anyway, the whole point of me putting these two dude,
I was gonna say.
the whole point of me putting these two beautifully baggy-eyed bastards on the screen is because Pete Davidson, he's the one who does a funny on occasion. He and James DeMonaco, who's a film director, are looking to do a project together, and the project they're looking to do is a psychological thriller horror movie kind of thing, which could be very interesting.
Dude, you know what? Like, as much, like, I didn't see Davison much on SNL because I haven't watched that shit in years. I'll catch, like, little clips on YouTube from time to time. But I've seen him in, like, movies and shit. And he's a good actor. So,
I like Davidson.
him
too.
moving on. Yeah.
Look, man,
So him
I'll
moving
put it
on
this way. If I was like 25 or whatever fucking age he is, because he's not like old, like he's only in his mid-20s. If I was 25 and I was that fucking famous on Saturday Night Live and I had all of that Pete Davidson money, I'd be doing a Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, dude. And, like, that's the thing. Like, when you hear him talk, it's just him doing him. He did, like, a fucking MTV Cribs where he just kind of half-ass walks around the house like, oh, there's my shoes on the floor. That's where I put my shoes. He puts little effort into a lot of shit, you know. But I'm actually, like I said, he's a good actor.
Sounds
So
like
I'm
he's
kind of
perfect for
curious.
Saturday Night Live.
Oof.
Again, like I haven't seen it in years, dude. Like I kind of
Neither
got
have
turned
I.
off, but I wouldn't mind seeing him do some horror.
I'll be down. I'll be
Is that
down
the
for it.
thing? Is like a lot of like funny people? Is that what they're doing now? Is horror?
I mean,
you got
Jordan
Jordan
Peele, dude,
Peele,
Danny McBride.
Diamond Bride.
It's good to not be typecast. I mean, because like
Who?
if you've got the
Chris Rock.
talent, why not?
Sorry, one sec. Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock. I thought you said The Rock for a minute. I was like, what the fuck? When the fuck? Is he
He
a
did
comedian?
Doom. That was scary.
Where are you guys at? All I got is Rochi saying he's a high functioning stoner.
That is the last message, yeah.
Where
Read.
the fuck is Chris Rock?
No,
No, that's
Giz
what Giz
said
said.
Chris Rock.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
He's recently done horror movies.
He's a high functioning
Okay,
pothead. And you know what?
so-
I can relate to that, Pete Davidson. So,
Question is, he turned out to be good, right?
Exactly. No, myself and Johnny, we did a reaction to the trailer, and we were like, "Look, we're willing to give him his chance. It's just difficult to get past the idea of Chris Rock being a comedian, and it was very easy to get past it once the film started."
well, they did the smart thing where his character in the movie does crack the odd couple of comedic one-liners to people. Well, not even so much comedic one-liners, just real witty shit back to people, like smart
Yeah.
retorts,
Yeah.
and it leans into Chris Rock's character. So it did kind of lend to that, hey, he's got the smart ass side to him as well, but he's also a fucking
Yeah, but not pushing, like not going the whole hog the way we've seen him do in other films or in other roles.
Yeah.
So it's like
Right. I think
getting off his-
like the comedic would be the opening with the whole Forrest Gump thing, and after that, it was like straight serious. Like he had the chops to pull it off.
the Forrest Gump thing.
Dude, it's shit though. I'm sorry. Like it was all so true.
Laugh is like a box of chocolate.
And like Rochi's right, most comedians make awesome serious thriller actors, but I think it's the whole like I'm money now, and so a lot of them don't want to make that jump in case it fails, because then all of a sudden you've got all of these fails behind you.
One that
And
comes
then
to mind is Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo. That was a good movie.
That's a great fucking movie.
Comedian turns scary.
That was a great movie, man. And the thing with that, the thing that made it so great was you were kind of like, I'm never going to buy Robin Williams as a creepy. Oh my god, he's
Yeah.
creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
He is
At least
creepy.
it was better than World's Greatest Dad, because that movie to this day still fucks me up.
Which one?
World's Greatest Dad.
I don't think I've seen
Never
it.
heard of it.
It was towards the ass end of his films and shit. His kid kills himself, and he kind of fakes a suicide note, and then becomes like a kind of he gets famous because of the kid's suicide note, and kind of starts living off of that tide. People are coming to him and talking to him and stuff like that. And eventually that kind of starts catching up to him emotionally. Like, it's just a fucked up movie, and a movie where I did not need to see Robin Williams' ass.
Well, is there any movie you need to see Robin Williams' ass?
Mork and Mindy back in the days, maybe when it was tight and firmer, just not later.
Still is hairy though.
Yes.
Are
That
you
was
even
the
looking at
other
an ass? You're not like,
Right. It's like watching
why hello?
pleasant.
Ah, Mr. Doubtfire. Best goddamn movie that man.
Hello.
Oh, it's the sheer viciousness he slams his face into that cake. Hello.
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey. What was number 23?
See, that's kind of a hit and miss. Like,
Yeah,
it was a good idea, but I don't know. Like, I wasn't really. By the time it was over, I didn't really enjoy the movie itself.
yeah. The whole the conclusion of that movie essentially is just math will break your brain.
That might be
Right.
like an interesting future like episode, is like comedians horror thing.
Yep. I'm in. I'm down.
I'm
I'm down to clown with that. Well, we just figured out what we're doing. No.
No,
not-
I said future. That's why I know.
November. We have so much faux shizzle planned already for group chat Thursdays. Anyway, yeah, Pete Davidson. There's literally no other news about the movie bar the fact that DeMonaco, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Said the statement that himself and Peter are looking to do a horror movie as the next project, which could be interesting because he's got a funny brain and he doesn't mind pushing the envelope a little bit as well. He's not what you would call a PC comedian, do you know what I mean? So I'm down. See how it goes. Be all cool. Maybe he'll get Machine Gun Kelly and he'll get murdered and it'll be great.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Sorry, I had no issue with the guy until he called out Eminem and I was just like, bro, like at least moderately back it up. Like
Right.
Like you've seen the guy's back catalogue of work, right? Do you know what I mean? You knew what, like, you know, it'd be like you going in against Mike Tyson, Giz. Do you know what I mean? And literally calling him out, I'm going to knock your fucking ass down and you're not going to know what happens. And then he fucking hangovers you and you wake up in a
I want
hospital.
to see that now.
Fuck you.
The fact that Eminem, like, you know what, one shot's not enough. Destroy him.
I can see it coming through the air tonight. Are you singing Genesis at me? Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Giz?
I've been waiting for this moment.
What's worse is I'd probably go, oh, cool, I love non-points version of that. Down I go.
Yeah.
Did I win? Not remotely.
That's why you get punched.
Not remotely. It wasn't even a fight, man, unfortunately. You're not dead, though.
Yeah.
That's an achievement. Well done,
But
sir.
we filmed it, so you could go watch it.
Yeah. I'll eat a chili on air now. I feel I've earned it.
Did I win? You survived. Victory.
I've always wanted to ask, did I win? Do you feel like you did, bro? Maybe.
Are you on the ground?
That
Okay,
reminds me
should
when
be your answer.
Butterbean knocked out Johnny Knoxville, and when Johnny Knoxville comes to, he's like, is Butterbean okay?
It's going to be okay. The department store boxing. Oh my god, that was so brilliant.
I love that. It's like, man, how do you
He
think that guy
fucked his head up though. Bad.
Oh yeah.
He had to get like, like, what's going on, Johnny? He's like, gotta get some stitches.
Yeah. Evidently, there's a big hole in my head, and I don't even know about it.
I've been a little bit concussed.
Yeah, a little bit.
No shit.
You don't
Oh,
say,
God,
Mister.
that-
You don't say.
I remember seeing that in theaters and almost like getting physically ill just from the sound of his head hitting the fucking.
Yeah. Oh man, it
Store
was
floor.
a ton. If you heard him land like that in a boxing ring, you'd have been like, "Oh
fuck.
no, oh no." But it wasn't a boxing
Thud.
ring he landed on. It was a store counter.
It was concrete.
It was a store counter in concrete.
Yeah.
His body hit the store, or his body hit the concrete, and his head
then
hit the
fell
counter.
back. Oh,
They
God.
bought like an actual store.
Yeah, they went to a department store. It was for the first movie. So they go department store boxing. So they just went to some random store, ring a bell, and it's him boxing. And Butterbean's like, go ahead, hit me. So Johnny Knoxville gets one shot, and then he goes, boom, hits him with the left. And he was out on his feet. Like before he even hit the ground, he was out.
Oh yeah.
And he just slams he back first, falls, and slams his head
Well, like,
on
you
the
have to
fucking
remember,
concrete.
man. I know Butterbean looks like a big old Butterbean, right? But the guy, like that guy's a legit merc in the fucking ring. Like big ass professional boxers were getting their head rocked by Butterbean for years.
He also killed Bart Gunn.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I would say legitimate, but maybe his career got killed.
Well, look, if there was ever a moment where you saw someone's soul literally get punched clean out of their body on camera, that was when Bart Gunn got that.
That was his reward for winning the Brawl for All tournament. You get to fight Butterbean.
Yeah, but that's because they fucked up. Him being able to legit box fucked up the whole Brawl for All tournament.
They wanted, what was it?
The fucking dentist.
Technically, Vince Russo thinking JBL was a big bully is what ruined fucking Bart Gunn's career.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like the way you said
hell?
Vince Russo thinking JBL was a big bully.
There was no thinking about it.
JBL or Vince Russo realizing before other people that JBL was a big bully.
Dr. Death, Steve Williams. That's who it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that it gives Vince Russo a certain amount of moral high ground that I feel he really
Doesn't
does not
deserve.
deserve to share their form
Fuck
whatsoever.
him. I want to start a beef with him
What
too.
do you be smoking sometimes, man? Where do you even have Ace Ventura, Carey, and Dr. Doolittle, Eddie Murphy team up for the Animal Control murder horror? Where did that come out of?
Good idea. Oh, you haven't been reading the comments for the last few minutes.
No.
Versus, like,
There's some
This is-
fantastic
this is
fantasy booking in the comments, dude.
There's some fantastic what?
Yeah.
Fantasy booking horror movies in the comments.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
like,
Look, here's the thing. Machine Gun Kelly has nothing to do with the storyline. Pete Davidson,
No.
DeMonaco, horror movie, some stage. Should be pretty cool. We're going to go check it out. Before we move on to the next news bit, Giz, do you have where should I be picking up?
Let me see.
Robin Williams' daughter is Zelda, because Zelda is one of his favorite video games of all time, by the way.
Okay, so
Rochi sent me pictures. What is this? Dark Side of the Ring, JBL. Yep, nailed it.
probably where it really starts is Rochi's suggestion of Cable Guy, but if it wasn't a comedy, it's an unhinged psychopath.
which is true.
Do you know what I like about that is you don't need a lot of readjustment to the movie to send it that way.
It really does. Like, it's
And
kind of
to be honest, you could even keep in the fucking sing number. You could even keep in the karaoke bit and still say, "And you move those lies." Fucking love
So,
that. That's an
that led
underrated
to
movie, man. Cable Guy.
That led to Charlie's suggestion of make Ace Ventura break like Michael Douglas in Falling Down. He goes on a rampage, which had Rochi suggest he trains all the animals to kill people. And then Bill's suggestion of Dr. Doolittle, Eddie Murphy teams with Jim Carrey's Ace Ventura for the animal.
like,
slaughter.
seeing Dr. Doolittle and Ace Ventura just like now, and seeing like 2 or 3 animals just creep up on a motherfucker and like drop them.
Chicago.
Oh, dude, that would be some Sci-Fi Channel shit I would watch with a big fat grin.
Yes, Rochi did put in.
Yeah.
Tell me you're not sold after Sharknado. All of these ideas are awesome.
I don't.
No
The
fun.
only
Come
one
on.
I'm not sold on is the Ace Ventura Dr. Doolittle, because I can't see you making them evil.
They're both wronged. Like somebody shut down a fucking
Somebody
animal
touched
preserve.
them.
They're gonna like fucking take that shit down. Like,
In the day and age of animal extinction, okay, admittedly, humanity has started to make progress in the reversing that thing, but that was also because we
Has
got
it?
locked. It
Like,
did,
yeah,
you know
right.
what? It did.
Eat
less
meat.
No,
meat impossible meat.
no. COVID and the worldwide lockdown led to a resurgence in certain animal species because we just weren't fucking up the planet as much.
Yeah, but
Okay,
now
but
we're
that's
we're out in the loose again.
Right.
True.
Like that's not taking the right step. That was us being locked in our homes, and like nature's like, oh, thank God, breathing room. Here we go. Like,
Right. That's an example of the entire planet kind of inadvertently doing its part. But there are plenty of people that are making real strides towards saving endangered species and potentially bringing back extinct species. Not dinosaurs, because we're not stupid.
We sidetracked the sidetrack. Bring back dinosaurs, just the fucking herbivores.
Yeah. If you always bring back dinosaurs, that's
Always bring back
always-
dinosaurs. Look, canonically,
Recently-
through cinema and history, anytime dinosaurs have been brought back, it's always gone well. Hands down.
Yes.
Jurassic Park, they had an awesome theme park. People really enjoyed themselves. Interactivity, through the
People
roof.
got-
Brilliant. Video games. Dino Crisis. Sure, a couple of raptors got out on the loose, but that little ginger lady in her fucking swimsuit sorted it out.
see, that's a problem. Like we joke
It wasn't a
happily,
swimsuit.
but,
It was like a leather catsuit thing, but you know what I mean? It looked like a scuba suit was actually what I meant to say, not swimsuit.
Version of Jurassic Park have you seen?
No, that's Dino Crisis. I said in the world of video games, Dino Crisis. You know, she handled all of that. That was fine.
What about
The Land
what
Before
about the dinosaurs?
Have you seen
from
The Land Before Time?
ABC?
those little dinosaur
Oh,
lads
I
had a
love that movie.
great. Those little dinosaur lads
I
had a great time.
cried.
Historic time. And they got eaten.
Yeah, 10,000 BC. Those fucking jungle ladies were having great crack. Pterodactyls riding around.
What
on
about the
T-Rexes.
what about the dinosaurs on the ABC sitcom from the early 90s?
We don't mention them. It kind of didn't really go well at the end of the series, if you remember.
No,
correctly.
it didn't. That was
oh,
terrifying.
what? Wait, spoiler. What?
The dinosaurs died, just to let you know.
Oh, yeah. And Santa's not real.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I don't think we found that out in dinosaurs, but I mean,
I just felt if we're going to be delivering bad news,
Santa
now is the
dinosaur is
time.
not real.
I was like, you already opened the bad news gate. I was like, I might as well just chuck it all in there now and get it out of the way.
Yeah, there's bad news and then there's outright lies, and Santa being not real is just
Santa's
outright
not
lie.
real, and those last couple of times you
It's-
found $5 under your pillow when your tooth fell out is because I've physically flown over from Ireland, snuck into your house, put a $5 under your pillow.
Yeah,
and
you
then-
know what? I am
was
very
okay.
upset
Job.
with.
Like I cared, but
I think you are very confused about Santa's job, because that, my friend, sounds like a tooth fairy.
I said tooth fairy before I went into that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm very upset that my kids are now the age where they don't believe in that shit anymore. So as soon as like my son loses his tooth, he goes right up to me and he
Money me.
goes, "Give me my money." I was like, "What? What is this, South Park? Where's my money?" Yeah,
Well, do you know
I'm
how?
not South Park.
Do you know how you resolved that issue?
Family Guy?
No, it was South Park. You don't give that man
It was Family Guy
$350.
too.
You don't give that man $350. I don't know why he keeps coming back. I
$350.
only gave him $350 2 weeks ago.
$350.
God
Why
damn
you
it,
keep
Noreen.
giving the goddamn $350?
God damn it, Noreen. You gave the goddamn this month $350. I don't know why you keep giving him $350. I told you just gonna keep coming back. I gave him goddamn $350 2 weeks ago. Anyway.
If I'd walked up to my old fella and said, "Here's my tooth, give me money," do you know what he would have done? No bother. Slap. There. That's what you get.
Double down.
Back of the
Now
head.
you have 2 teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you want to resolve the issue really quickly, is you go, Hunter, do you actually believe in the tooth fairy? And when he goes no, you go, well then no money, motherfucker. Talk to you later. No tooth fairy, no money. Who's a real tooth fairy now, bitch? Yeah.
I don't think CPS would be highly fond of me going, "Oh no, motherfucker."
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it. That's fine.
but anybody else will help.
I'll do it, and then you chastise me for doing it, and then technically it's not your fault. It's just I'm a bad
Okay.
human.
Aren't we all?
I actually got yelled at by his grandparents because he lost a tooth over here, and the only thing I had in my wallet was a $5 bill. And then he lost a tooth over there, and he got $1, and he's like, "I got $5 at my dad's house." And so I went to drop him off, and she's like,
Doing stuff with the tooth fairy, and she's very happy about it.
she's like, his grandmother's like, "I heard the tooth fairy."
Roshi's
No.
evidently snapped. He just went, I won't lie to you, Johnny. I was going to play Watership Down for the kids in work before I leave.
You horrible bastard.
Fucking hell. Wait, what are they doing with that fox? Oh my god! Yeah, welcome to the real world, kids.
Wait, what is it?
You're an adult now.
I don't know what that is.
Welcome to adulthood.
How did we get to where we're at right now?
I don't know. This has been a sidetrack.
Oh no,
And a half.
It's called the
I am
evolution.
not happy.
I won't lie to you. That whole
Spoiler.
conversation was what one would declare a journey.
We went places.
Yeah, I don't stop believing.
There was some highs, some lows.
Yeah, we took
Little-
on the. I love when there's a good sidetrack like that. That was actually like we were on drugs there for a moment. We're literally we've all come out of a mass hallucination and now we're trying to piece it back together.
People got offended.
We talked about bringing dinosaurs back, not in kayfabe. We discussed Pete Davidson. We had a whole chat about the ecosystem. We had a chat about the next man. When I tell you the next news bit, you're going to be like, "How the fuck did we even get on this conversation?" The next news bit's Carter talking about VHS 94.
Spoiler alert! I guess you could tell me that died too. So I don't know. So
Yes, the movie died.
I can't tell you that it hasn't come out yet.
just wait. Probably tell me later.
Okay, well, if it's
Okay.
any Carter, can I? Okay, before we move on, right? Can I just?
Wait,
Right, here's the
You
thing.
could've put it, like-
I'm in one of those kind of sorry, not sorry kind of moods about the whole scenario. Like, I'm sorry that I had to break it to you that Santa Claus isn't real, right? But you are older than me.
okay, I'm cool with the fucking Santa Claus thing, but I didn't know how the show Dinosaurs ended. And you guys are like, they all fucking died. And I'm like, whoa, is that just? I don't know, dude. It kind of
I
hurts.
just thought it was historically
And
accurate.
the thing with the dinosaurs is, you know, the way there's this thing called. No, hang on,
Bro?
hang on. Whoa, hang on. How
Also, I didn't know you didn't.
how
see
old
it.
are you again?
I don't want to say on here.
Okay, well, okay, right. You're older than me, and I'm
Old enough.
You're older than me, and I'm nearly 37 or 38 because I can't remember.
Way older.
That's not a good sign.
It's I'm going to be 38. Okay, right. So I'm assuming in the years of watching Discovery Channel and stuff that like you've seen dinosaur documentaries. Like I mean, you're aware how it went for those little lads.
I'm just saying, in all of my documentaries, none of them held fucking like jobs, clothes, talked. Like I just,
True, but they did
so
get
they
annihilated by a big
As a
rock
historic
from the sky.
TV series.
Like we don't
Yes.
know that they had jobs. We just have their bones. For all we know,
don't know
they could have been walking around.
ABC told me they had jobs.
Okay,
And you know
and
what?
Blame
Star-
ABC.
Star Trek told me they went to the stars, and classical
if
fiction
it's got
told
the
me they went
if
to
it's
the
got the
ground.
first three letters of the alphabet in their name, it must be trustworthy.
Well, now they're owned by the mouse, so
Are they?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't mean to shock you, mate, but all those dinosaurs were Nazis. So, anyway, moving on.
Well, I don't think they were owned by the mouse at that time.
Oh my god, terrible thunder lizards! What an awesome
Oh,
cartoon! They're
all right,
terrible.
fine. Space, do happy forecast stuff. VHS franchise.
Hold on, before you get into that, I want to ruin another movie for you, Carter. Or actually, I don't want to ruin it. Charlotte wants to ruin it. She said, "The Titanic, the movie, The Titanic." Spoiler alert: the ship sinks. Just to let you know.
Okay, see, the fact is she didn't even say spoiler, you did. So Buzz, thank you. Sometimes that little it makes a fucking difference, is all I'm gonna say. Bill, Iron Sky was fucking awesome, both of them.
Okay, I'm not gonna interrupt you anymore. Go ahead, do your VHS story.
All
right, so VHS, this is gonna be their fourth installment. It's gonna be called VHS 94. So far, the whole franchise is kind of based it on all the films are anthologies. Have you guys caught any of them? All of them?
All of them.
I've seen the first. I've definitely seen the first one, and I have seen another one. I'm just not sure what the other one was.
Well, then that would be. There's only two, isn't there?
I thought there was three.
Three.
That other one was by different dudes, though.
Yeah, but it was still it was still VHS. Like there were. Fuck! Now you're making me doubt myself.
VHS, VHS 2, and VHS Viral.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. That's yeah.
I think might have been the one that I saw.
I'm sorry.
Viral was okay. Like it was still good. Like I don't know. In anthologies, you get a lot of good stories, okay stories, stuff like that. So as far as the franchise goes,
Bill just asked, "Is that guy taking a shit while being interviewed?" Maybe. VHS is a weird franchise, man.
It is, but you know what? Like that's
we
what
got a first-person zombie movie. That was cool.
Right. No, exactly. Like they've really brought to the table a lot of interesting topics, films, stuff like that.
We had the skateboarders. Fighting zombies. A zombie apocalypse. It was essentially like, do you remember that video game with Bart Simpson where you used to skateboard around and smack people in the head with your skateboard? It was that, except instead of being Bart Simpson, you were a little goth teenager, and instead of people from Springfield, it was the undead.
So,
I think that actually is a good game.
Installment. So the fourth installment, VHS 94, is going to go straight to Shudder, and it's coming October 6th.
October 6th.
And it looks like some of the topics are Ready or Not, The Night House, You're Next, The Night Comes for Us, and Knives and Skin.
So 3 of those are already movie titles.
Right.
Four?
Let's see. Oh, okay.
Night Comes for Us is a martial arts movie.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about that.
So there's Ready or Not. There's what?
Yeah.
Read them out again.
Ready or Not.
That's a movie.
Yeah. The Night House.
That's the one that you said. No. Okay.
No.
No.
So You're Next. That's an actual movie.
That's a
title.
movie.
Yep.
Night Comes First. That's the one Giz was just talking about.
Yep.
And then Knives and Skin. So there's like 2 that we've not.
Yeah. And Knives and Skin's kind of like Knives Out.
Yeah. So there's 3 that are already movies. That's
Gotcha.
Right.
So it looks like it's debut on Shudder California, UKI, and Shutter A and Z on October 6th.
There's also been a movie called The Night House, so
Oh wow!
came out in 2020.
Bill appears to be going full-blown romper stomper in the chat.
Not figure out any of their original titles.
Oh, for
right.
fuck's sake.
I don't know what that is. So I've seen the first two VHSs. I wasn't sure, but I was looking while you were talking, and I saw the first two.
Yeah,
They're
they're
good.
good. They're good. They're good. It's
I
good.
like the one weird
Good.
cult one that was in the second one.
With the massive giant demon thing that busts out
Yes.
of the underground,
Dude,
the weird Asian cult.
And there was an alien one. That one was really cool.
I didn't like the alien one. I liked the
I think those were on the second one.
No, I think the big demon guys from the first one.
That's my problem. Like, it's weird. Most movies, like, you can kind of stick, like, oh, that's in part 3, that's in part 2. But with the VHS, like, they all kind of merge into one giant film.
Yeah.
I have trouble kind of remembering which one's which. You know, you had the dude that built a doorway, and so he stepped in, and it looked like his world
But it
until
was
shit
not.
went really fucking south. Right.
Yep.
So, I mean, overall, I've enjoyed most of what VHS has put out in each movie.
Really big sure.
And then they also steal the title from Fear Street 94. So they can't do anything original.
Hopefully, the movie comes out better than their title pick. So,
I'm surprised no one on the production team was like, yeah, like Ready or Not's a pretty popular movie. You've heard of that, right?
Maybe they're just showing the movie, the actual.
But
movie.
you know what? The answer to that is like, I know, really popular movie. Here's the hoping.
Yeah.
Like that in the fucking answer.
The old mockbuster or mockbuster fucking.
They're gonna Google some shit and all of a sudden watch VHS 94 and be like, sucker, or new. We don't care. So.
Yes.
What?
Right. Is that the end of your VHS stories?
That is my VHS stories.
Right. So last news bit up we have is young Gizzles over there talking about those lads and ladies
I forgot about that.
from Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, Stranger Things is going to be back sometime in 2022, and they're after dropping a brand new trailer to get everybody excited. And there's also talk that there might possibly be some spin-off shows in the works.
Really?
Yeah, there was a conversation was had whereby one of the executive producers hinted at the idea of other shows expanding on things with fucking, or is it? Hang on, because I had
11.
I had it. There we go. No, don't you freeze on me, you son of a. So anyway, my laptop's decided to freeze. Oh, yeah, no, totally frozen. Anyway, yeah, there's, as I said, the trailer's out, which is there it goes. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
I've
I've been on an emotional ride here. Like, oh, no, there it goes. Oh, no, I was like up and down.
Like watching a thriller. Will he? Won't he? Who knows?
Tune in next week at the same GoreCast time, same GoreCast channel to find out will Giz eventually push the button on his tablet.
So anyway, Netflix executive or whatever, Ted Sarandos, indicated that Stranger Things is basically the beginning of a franchise. So imagine this.
Thank you, Charlie.
One of the spin-offs that's been hinted at is there's a possibility that Millie Bobby Brown might be getting her own spin-off show at some point. Basically, with the success of things like Witcher and some of the other shows that have come along that they've been able to kind of expand upon, they're kind of looking at Stranger Things going, people are into this, and we've got a 4th season. It's going to be coming out in 2022.
We're running out of storylines. We need to keep... People want more, but we're out of story. What if we make them do different things away from each other? You mean like...
Okay, but
yes,
not gonna lie. they like they've talked about all the 11 and how she was number 11. So a spinoff of whatever they did, like that could be kind of fucking interesting.
Toss a
There is a couple
coin
of thi-
to your Millie. Oh, psychic of plenty. Oh, psychic of plenty. Oh, whoa. You need to get a catchy tune in there.
Want to call you out on that, but I still kind of like it. So never mind.
Toss a
Yeah,
coin to my witcher.
less psychic, more telekinetic, really.
Burn.
Oh no.
I know that they were
So-
trying to run Stranger Things because the kids were getting older and they were kind of running out of ideas and shit. So I think they were saying like this may be like the last season or some shit.
They could do the next season where they have a corporation that like sells masks around the world and has a catchy theme tune. And on
Yeah,
Halloween night, when you watch,
We all know you like Season of the Witch, or I guess what Season of the Stranger Things? What do
There
you
you
want
go.
here?
But, so one thing that was overlooked with the new trailer, there has been a new character introduced in that trailer, played by Freddy Goddamn Krueger himself, Robert Englund, and he is going to be in the new season.
Did you say Freddy Cougar?
No, I said Krueger.
Okay. It sounded like Cougar on the mic. I was like, rawr. I'm in your nightmares. Rawr.
Right, like
He
That's
is going to be playing Victor Creel, who is described as a disturbed and intimidating man who is imprisoned in a psychiatric hospital for a gruesome murder in the 1950s.
I'm sorry, did you say hospital?
Hospital.
No. Are you going to second guess every fucking word I say from now on?
Did you say word?
That was it. I hardly notice it until he starts pointing it out. Then I'm like,
Go
what did
back
he
to
say?
not listening to me, Carter.
What?
Go back to not listening to me.
What?
Thank you.
All right.
What? Can I get a what in the chat, please? What?
He said hospital.
What?
No, I did not.
Oh, if I only had 2 beers.
Hey, dude, like, that's fine. But then, like, don't get mad at me. It was like, Carter, back me up. What? You told me to go back.
I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need anybody to back me up. That's one thing. And two, I didn't say hospital.
Oh, oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Before we continue on with this conversation, Buzz, did you or did you not say hospital?
No, I didn't. I said hospital.
'Cause I definitely also heard hospital. You know the way you say like zombies?
Zambies.
Right.
Yeah, it sounded like you said that, but hospital.
Askies?
I have no-
No, that doesn't sound right.
No, not that way.
Like,
You said
I
it
have
wrong.
no issue with
It's all good.
I play with the English language like every day. I don't care. I just was like, oh, did I hear him wrong?
You're just doing a buzzism. It's okay. We all have our little isms.
But you know,
It's
you're
okay.
grown.
You say cute
Yeah.
little things like
I
you're a
can wipe
kid.
my own ass, guys. I
Giz
can wipe my own ass.
Giz is insatiably angry.
Well,
Carter
you do that
watches
for
crap
you.
movies, and I curse a lot.
Right.
We all have our things.
Exactly.
Yes, but I curse a whole fuckload.
Like, he makes me look like a saint, and I did not think that was possible.
I'll tell you something for nothing, Charlie. It was not an hospital. I'll tell you that straight out. Sorted.
Maybe that's what it is.
Okay. Right, so Stranger Things and spin-offs coming back. And there was something in the news article as well, which I'm going to have to pull up, which had to do with, it was something to do with the location of said,
Oh, the Creel House.
there we go. Thank you very much. The name would
Yeah,
not come
that's Robert
They took
Englund's
us-
character.
House for the
Interesting.
TV.
Interesting.
Robert
yeah,
Englund, who's in a hospital.
hospital. Yeah, that's exactly how you said it.
Dude, you're a trendsetter. I want to
He's-
start using fucking hospitals.
Oh, don't
It's already copyrighted.
don't
so you
don't feel like you have to do that now. No.
Just saying.
can't. Yeah, don't inflate my ego anymore.
Well, it's not just that. It's just if loads of people start saying it while I'm stuck on headphones with them, it's going to start catching on, and I'm going to start like I have to actually talk normal to people in real life.
You're gonna end up being Danhausen.
Yes, very good, very evil. Yeah, it keeps happening. I was making chili last night, like some weird fucking stoner witch, because it was there in my shorts and my grey vest, and I was stirring the stuff, and I heard it bubble, and the ghost pepper chilies are in there, and it did this like bubble, and as it bubbled, I went, yes, very good, very evil. And literally had to take stock of myself for a moment afterwards, because this is 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm there stirring chili, and I was like, "What am I doing with my life,
dude? Take it from me. Take it from me. The last thing you want to do is take stock of those things, because you will never stop. Just let them go. Just
exactly. Right. Take that pause and then let it fucking ride.
Don't even take the pause, because if you take the pause, you start thinking about it. And if you start thinking about it, you realize how truly fucking insane you are. So you just accept the fact that you talk to yourself, and you make other people accept the fact that you talk to yourself.
Right. What did you do yesterday? I went to the hospital. What? Nope. Just is what it is.
Did he say hospital? He said hospital. Yes, very good. Very evil.
Very good. Very incorrect.
Okay. Katie, there is no wrong time to cook chili. 4 a.m., p.m., noon.
I'll tell you something for nothing, Katie. Number one, Pam got me these awesome, like proper, like 700,000 Scoville. I'm going foodie right now. Yeah. She got me these 700,000 Scoville level ghost chilies, and I made a big crock pot of chili earlier, and so that all the juices and all of the spices and all of the chili got into all of the meaty meat. I had it slow cooking from like 7 o'clock that night, and it was I let it just slow cook for hours.
This is like hey, I started a few hours ago. I didn't realize that shit had been like slow baking all fucking night.
No, I let it go. I had not intended to eat the chili that night, but then I was playing a video game here at like 4 a.m, and I let the dog out, and then all of a sudden this waft of chili started coming in, and I was just like, oh, I'm eating you now. Okay, that's fine. 4 o'clock in the morning is a good time to blow my arsehole out. That's cool. Okay, that's the thing. We're doing that now. Okay.
When is there a bad time to do it?
I don't know. I think I need to. Don't get me wrong. It was definitely like the hottest chili I've ever made, with one chili in it all chopped up. But it was like, yes, you're hot.
Okay,
like
but
nice hot. Yeah. It was fucking tasty as fuck.
Did you move up to 2 or just keep it at 1?
I would definitely do 2 in the next one. No, I'd go up another one in the next one, and then if that was too hot, I'd go back down.
Charlie says she wants the recipe. We should make a GoreCast cookbook.
No, we shouldn't.
You get 2 beef stock cubes. You pour them into half a mug of hot water and stir it up. You pour that into the bottom of your slow cooker. Then you add a good load of tomato paste, and you add 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. You have your mince lightly pre-cooked, so it's just kind of slightly browned. Then you add a red bell pepper, a green bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, 2 red chilies, a ghost chili, a full red onion, and about a half a clove of garlic, some salt, some pepper, some paprika, some cumin.
Katie wants a GoreCast cookbook, and I feel like that's going to be a fail, because like, I know you cook. You're real big.
I like cooking a lot, but if you think of the stuff that I usually send you that I cook, it's all the same thing, just in different stuff.
No, but that's still you like experimenting and like doing new and stuff like that. And I know Buzz cooks from time to time because you got to cook for the family, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to be like, so Johnny's like solid recipe. Buzz is like feeds the family. And then you got like me and Giz. So if you're really hungry, I went to like fucking McDonald's at 2 in the morning.
No, if I may, take meat, put on grill, put grill in, turn on, keep an eye on.
Okay, all right. So
burger cooked.
So it's Johnny,
kidney beans. There was red kidney beans in there as well. Yes.
So like even Gibbs is like, so threw on grill till I was happy, took it off.
Hang on a sec. If you want to see this awesome chili, 1 second. Seeing as the chili's a fucking full-blown conversation piece right now. Give me a second.
And then you got Carter, was hungry at 2 a.m., went to McDonald's.
A lot of my stuff is basic bitch stuff, so it's not really
Take-
complicated.
Take box out of freezer, open box,
Oh, that's
remove
what I'm saying, like,
plastic lid, put
Buzz,
container
get-
in microwave, type 15 minutes, fuck off. Bell will ring, come back, pick up from hands, quickly put down
But
on
that
table
definitely
because
would
I
be
forgot
what
how
you
hot
would
it is.
expect out of a GoreCast cookbook, though.
Yeah, no, I can actually I do serious Mexican food. I'm really good at Italian stuff, and
I can make some good spaghetti.
See again.
Oh
like-
no, I can do
He's
the
on-
homemade
he's on the
little
same
spaghetti pings.
Yeah, he's all like, I threw it on the grill, and I was like, fuck, I ordered the grill.
I do
for
shit,
somebody else.
Tacos.
I do shitloads of
I can cook everything that I eat.
I do shitloads
that is
of Chinese.
What I do well.
I mean, like I
Like,
made
you
a
know-
bologna.
You know those battered prawns that I made before? They were like I made all that batter and everything from scratch as well. Everything. Sorry.
Conversation with you about batter because I have a notion in regards battered sausages in the air fryer.
See, you're all like air fryer. I'm like, oh, I took cold bologna and threw it on bread once. Like,
That sounds sad.
kind of was. I'm not gonna lie.
Your sad sandwich.
It tasted.
Whoa!
I-
Hang on. Did you like you put butter or mayo on there or something, right?
No.
No. Okay.
I think I see where the issue may have been.
Like,
That's a dry sandwich. I wouldn't even call it sad. I would just be like, that's a dry affair, is what that is.
That's a sandy
No.
bitch.
That is
no, like the
a-
bologna's kind of wet when you pull it out of the package. I just.
I don't think that's the wet you want in your mouth. Ew.
I'm not really killing it as adulting, am I? All right. Fuck.
Hey, you're alive. You're alive. That's what matters.
Okay, so
Yeah.
from a TV show that was really hot to don't you will change when I tell you. So from a TV
There's still more news stories.
no, there's just chili. From a TV
thank
show that
God,
was
okay.
from a TV show that was really hot to a chili that was definitely hot. There is the chili.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Just to let you know, by the way, that peanut butter had nothing to do with the chili. It was just there.
that's why you're still on
Peanut
it.
butter and chili.
Peanut butter chili. Peanut butter chili. Peanut butter chili. with a-
chili time.
Peanut butter chili with a baseball bat.
With
Peanut butter
baseball
chili with a baseball bat. Peanut butter chili. Yeah, there's some sexy Johnny D chili
and some peanut butter.
and,
Does not look
and
like
some peanut butter.
I open a can, so
Some sexy peanut butter.
Oh yeah, that's a colorful chili. I'm actually probably going to eat another bowl of Explodo arse after I finish here. Just,
I planned on it. Now that I'm looking at the pictures,
just look at that delicious shit. You
Katie
take.
says Giz's face of disgust is her new favorite thing.
I'm telling you, man. You fill up a bowl of that. You get like 2 big scoops of cream cheese and put the cream cheese in the middle of it, and then get a load of nachos and just go to town.
I was gonna say you can make a nice little chip dip.
Nice little chip dip. Yep.
Little chip dip.
With creme fraiche?
No, not creme fraiche. With
Creme fraiche.
oh,
is that from something, or is that just how you say creme fraiche?
No, so what the fuck that stuff is.
Creme fraiche.
I want to live closer to Bill. He's making a lemon drizzle cake tomorrow with lemon icing.
I like lemon.
I don't have time
I
for
like-
such things as bakery. If it doesn't melt my insides from the inside out, I'm not interested.
Okay, Free has its place, and it's fucking awesome.
You say that until you get some baked goods that melt your brain from the inside out.
If anyone's interested in the torture, that is supposed to be my chili, but I will yet say that as hot as it is, it's fucking the taste kind of there's kind of enough sugars in the sauces to kind of neutralize it down a little bit. But where's the back? Oh yeah, there's the chili packet. Give me a sec. Check out these fucking things. This
God, I just need to update my like fucking adulting with the lemon drizzle cakes and the
these
chilies.
these are some serious fucking chills I got going on in his house. They were bought for me as a birthday present from my lady.
Lady.
Blood. Yeah, give me a minute. It'll shrink. I'm pretty sure if we stretch you to the screen like
Back-
this.
Child warning, that fucked me up when you sent that.
You think the child warning's there? Fuck the child warning. Use with extreme caution. Handle with gloves.
I
Yeah.
Glove was like, okay, I kind of get it, but it was the fact they were like, dude, don't let your fucking kids.
Scoville scale 450,000 to
That's
700,000.
smart though,
And
because I wouldn't even trust actual adults with that sometimes.
yeah, to give you an indication of how hot those chilies are, a jalapeno is 8,000 on the Scoville scale. So those are nearly 70 to, or nearly 10 times.
That just basically says I haven't killed myself yet, so I want to scour the world for like the world's hottest fucking.
No, sorry,
peppers.
100 times hotter than a jalapeno. Sorry, nearly 100 times hotter than a jalapeno.
Sounds a bit spicy.
It's pretty spicy. Well, I'll put it as I said, like one chili equals the hottest chili I've ever eaten. Or, sorry, probably not the hottest chili I've ever eaten. Definitely the hottest chili I've ever made and eaten.
Now, did Pam eat any of this? Like,
No.
was she for it?
There's several components of that wouldn't work for her. A, I don't think that would do her pancreatitis any good, just those chilies in general. B, she can't do red meat. C, she can't do tomatoes. Yeah. But Letty and Keith actually, because Letty has a similar issue to Pam, and they were saying about making turkey chili before, and I was like, okay, I can do. And you're able to make, like, blend up bell peppers instead of tomatoes to make the sauce, and you just add some stuff to it, and it tastes the exact same.
I'm not gonna lie, like the whole turkey things kind of surprised me. Like it turned out better than I thought. I love bacon, but I was tricked into trying turkey bacon. It's not as bad
It
as I
is
thought.
so not the same though.
No, it's not the same, but it's still good.
I would imagine it's not the same. It's turkey.
Yeah, but I just mean like my house.
That's like going, this fish doesn't taste like beef.
No, like my household's gluten free because of my daughter and stuff. Like in the beginning, gluten free was not tasty, but now it is. Like,
the dreaded scourge of humanity, the gluten.
Right. But now things are really starting to move forward where gluten free tastes good. I'm like, well, that's your food. This is mine. Now I'm all like, hey, we're both having this, kid. Like it's made its leaps and bounds.
Twist. The reason it tastes good is because they just changed the labels.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wondered about that myself. I'm looking at the kid like, are you okay? Yeah, because this tastes really good. Are you sure you're okay? All right, cool.
You're not feeling a little bit gluteny or anything like that?
Turns out gluten was just a fad the entire time that people got into their heads, but it stuck around so long that the companies had to go with it in order to sell food.
I won't lie to you, moving off white bread to brown bread really made a big difference to me. Like, as in, I was all like, oh, fuck you and your gluten thing. But when I went on the brown bread, I was like, okay, I'm actually like less bloaty.
That's because there's no nutritional fucking value in white bread. It's literally been milled out of it. That's the point. White bread has been milled to the point that it tastes nice, but there's fuck all nutrition compared to actual brown bread or whole grain bread or any of that other stuff that hasn't been nearly as processed.
I have to say, this has been I know we sidetrack a lot, but this has been, it's been a while since we've covered so many topics in sidetracking.
Oh, if you want to get worse, the reason I know so much about that is thanks to argot poisoning.
I'm just gonna say though, side note, like that whole gluten thing, that shit's for real. Like the kid she grew up like really sick until we figured that out. So much fucking better afterwards.
You guys pay too much attention to actually what you put in your bodies. I don't. I just eat.
Pasta.
Bill said white bread is also 23% sugar and 17% salt.
I'm gonna have me some white bread after this.
I like the taste of brown bread. What I like to do is toast it one-sided, butter and cheese. It's lovely.
Oh my god, Katie's. No, we can't.
Yeah, like not even toasting it. Bread, butter.
How do we do the great gore? Hang on a minute. Didn't I actually suggest this before?
Huh?
Or was this Was this you and me cooking with with Homicidal Homemaker? Were we trying to figure that out?
Oh, we were gonna try to do something with.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Or Jessica. Remember Jessica?
Yes. I remember now. Where I was going to have to direct via camera.
Yeah.
You know,
Which I was like, weirdly enough, I was like, at the time, I was like, I don't know how we're going to do this. And then COVID happened and we started doing the show. And I was like, you know what? I could actually, like,
Yeah. We can
I-
do this now.
I
And
do
then-
feel a little bit like Sheldon sometimes from Big Bang
Big Bang
Theory. Do you remember
Theory.
when he just made his own Android where he essentially just stuck a fucking
Yeah.
computer screen? I did feel a bit like this just floating head screaming orders at people. Oh, it's an incoming message from the big giant head. Give me
Questioning
movies.
Sure.
The many failed projects of the Scream Warriors podcast.
It's the Stream Warriors.
Yes.
The
You
good
are-
old days.
Butter and sugar thing.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, if you meant to say sugar or not, because that just seemed weird.
It seems weird, but it's like fucking crack addictive.
Butter and sugar. I don't like it, but that's an Irish thing as well.
You don't
Bread-
get you just get a slice of bread, don't fucking toast it, like straight out the bag. Hit that bitch with like some butter, crack it out with some fucking sugar, roll that bitch and go to town.
I have never once in my entire life heard of anybody, Irish or not,
No, that's like a pure Irish thing. Sugar sandwiches.
and I am telling you, as somebody that grew up in pure Irish homes, that guy fuck.
One moment, please, people in the chat that are from Irlande. Can I get an opinion as to, are you aware of the sugar sandwich or sandwich, if depending on what part of Ireland you're from, sandwich or sandwich? Can I get a call for sugar sand or sandwiches really quickly before we finish the show? Do we all
Let's
know
be
what
fair.
the sugar sandwich is?
Okay, so let's be fair. I'm talking about Dyland, Carey's Road, and okay, maybe not Castle Trevu as much, but in none of those places did I ever hear. And like Dyland, of
Yeah,
all
even
places,
Bill said butter and sugar sambo is an Irish thing.
I didn't realize that was an Irish thing. Like I grew like my grandmother.
Just to
would be like,
clarify, by the way, I think it
here's
tastes
your
like
treat.
arse, and I don't eat them, but I'm
"Oh,
aware of its existence.
No.
It's a
Like,
sugar
maybe-
sandwich. Cop on, grow up. You're a grown man.
No,
Put some butter in.
I am.
Hey, instead of putting that sugar on when you're buttering the bread, put on some fucking bologna and have an actual sandwich.
Ew.
It's weird. It's like you'll
Butter?
butter the bread for sugar, but you won't butter the bread for bologna. Like when it was just a I don't butter the bread thing, I was like, that's fine. Some people don't like butter, but when it's like I butter for sugar but not bologna,
Who butters bologna though?
who
Like that in
doesn't
itself
butter.
fuck-
hang on. Then might I suggest a nice pork liver pate like I eat?
You are so weird.
I know.
I'm not like a big
Like he won't
pork
eat. He
fan.
won't eat grown-up food. He only eats kids' menu food, except for pork liver pate and crackers,
You want to know something
which
really
is technically
disgusting?
really old person food. And I'm like, what fucking age bracket are you actually trying to swing into here? What is it? What are we doing? What's going on?
So one of my delicacies of choice is a mayonnaise sandwich.
Oh,
That is
No.
good.
That's something I eat,
No.
but it's normal.
dude, no! It's literally two pieces of bread with like fucking mayonnaise.
It-
There's
Oh.
nothing.
Can I ask a question? If you went into a restaurant and you opened up your sandwich to find that you just had 2 slices of bread with mayonnaise on it, what would your reaction be?
I'd be pissed because I'm paying more.
Yeah, would you
probably
not
more
be like,
money.
"Where's the rest of my sandwich?"
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm paying probably full price for that. And when I'm at home,
Do you not
just
sometimes
with a
look
couple-
at a mayonnaise sandwich and be like, "Where's the rest of my sandwich?"
No,
I'm actually,
Not if I make it.
I'm actually now more shocked. Actually, you know what? No, people put butter and just have toast and mayonnaise. It's kind of like a buttery spread. You know, I actually retract my statement.
You
And-
went out of your way to at
like
least toast
cheese,
the fucking bread.
cheese spread,
No,
just
no.
a sandwich. I do that all the time. Laughing cow cheese spread into like just
That's
white
a
bread.
cheese spread, dude. That's different. That's a sandwich filler.
Right.
Yeah,
Cheese
That's
spread
like-
is a sandwich
that's like-
filler.
Step away from
Mayonnaise is a
grilled-
condiment.
Yeah. That's like having a ketchup or mustard sandwich.
It's why spreadable cheese and mayonnaise are not in the same aisle, because outside of the fact that cheese needs to be in a refrigerator,
Also,
they're two different things.
also, sauce is lovely with sausages and bread, white bread, either on its own or toasted white bread one sided and a sausage in it and a bit of tomato sauce.
Yeah,
Lovely.
that's great. That's awesome. It's a hot dog with toast.
this would be a hell of a first episode for somebody just to be dropping by. I'm like, hey, this is a GoreCast. Wonder what these guys are like.
Maybe we should do a
Wow.
cooking episode.
Sure.
Maybe we all cook dinner. Or should I say, Buzz and I'll cook dinner, and
We all
you two
eat food.
microwave. Yeah.
Oh, I can actually legitimately cook dinner in my own room thanks to one of the mini or it's like this mini oven thingy that one of the lads has, but he doesn't use it. So I could just set it up here at the air fryer, set that up there, and I could do stuff. Haha.
I'm a baker. I'm not a cooker.
Okay, bake something.
Yeah.
I just bake the fuck out of some cakes.
Okay, bake a fucking. Are you going to eat a cake on air? Eat a fucking cake on air if you want.
You know what you do? Bake some baked cakes.
I can like.
This would be a nice little holiday episode. Maybe,
Like I won't lie
some
to you.
holiday-
I could probably technically stream from the kitchen into the computer, so we could live stream.
Yeah, I have my tripod. I could just take
Yeah.
it in there instead of it being in here.
I feel like the kind of cake that Giz was like, bake some baked cakes. I can't do that, bro.
Baked some baked cakes.
We should do it though, like a holiday theme, like maybe around like Thanksgiving or
bake-
Christmas. We can make like
Like the
Thanksgiving
bake
or Christmas Eve.
It's
foods.
Christmas chili. There's nutmeg in it.
There you go.
That sounds horrible.
I
Yes,
won't
it
lie
does.
to you. There's so much spices in there you won't even notice.
He's like, dude, I threw a pitch in there to call it
Like
Christmas.
it was fine for me. If you were to put that chili in your mouth, you'd be like, "Oh, that just tastes like fire." Like if I imagined how eating fire going badly would be, that would be how I'd imagine what went on in my mouth right now.
Fiddly dee. This will require all of the water that I can find. No, milk. I heard milk is what you need.
Fiddle-dee-dee. I'm instantaneously dehydrated. Do you want to know the effects of those chilies? Because you know the way like it takes a couple of hours for your kind of dinner to move its way through your body, if you know what I mean. So like I ate at 4:00 and then I hadn't slept until like this evening, and around 11:00 this morning myself and Pam were chilling on the couch and I was like, "Do you find it very fucking hot?" And she was like, "No, it's fucking freezing." And I was like, "How warm is it outside?" She's like, "It's like 12 degrees or something." And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "I'm fucking ooh-wee." I was like, "I'm fucking sweating it." And then I was like feeling my forehead and I was like, "Jesus Christ," or whatever. And it wasn't like I felt sick or anything. It was like I physically just was like a different temperature. All of a sudden I was like, "Do you think it's just the chili's hitting my stomach now or something?" She's like, "Maybe."
So in the middle of winter, you're making chilies because it's
Right.
cheaper.
I make chili so she can have 12 blankets. I'm cool with like shorts and a t-shirt.
I literally went upstairs and pretended to go take a poo, and it was literally just so I could stand in my jocks. And I was like,
Also,
not just to clarify, not that I can't stand in my jocks in our house, but it's just a case of like I feel like once you're up, put on some pants. Do you know what I mean? Put on some
Right.
pants.
on that note, I'd like to say hello to Best RC, who's just joined the stream.
What's going on, Best RC? How are you? This is
They're like,
it's
what
a
the
strange one. It's a strange one tonight.
Our news, we have diverged a great
Yeah.
deal at this stage.
We've gone from
so bad.
several different horror news topics to trying to resolve the world ecosystem
food.
crisis.
Talked about dinosaurs being dead.
Yeah, and how that
Spoiler alert.
Say after, bro. Doesn't count. I keep trying to fucking tell you that, dude. Like,
Buzz may or may not have said hospitals. We don't know. We'll never know.
no, we do know it happened. Watch the stream back.
Just because you happen to be, it doesn't
Yeah.
mean the rest of us are in denial.
and then we talked about how bread, butter, and sugar is like freaking awesome.
It's a
But
sandwich.
fairly Irish, which is awesome.
We
So,
talked about how Pete Davidson is friends with Machine Gun Kelly and how he's going to make a movie
We
with
want to
James
punch Machine
DeMonaco.
Gun Kelly.
And we talked about how Hulu are bringing all of the horror movies on for Halloween, or should I say,
Huluween.
Huluween.
yeah, that original branding name.
I was trying to
And we
paint
also
things,
talked
so-
about the new Sandman TV show that's coming out. And we also
And
talked about
also
the
that
new
the
Cowboy.
VHS franchise has no
Yeah.
original ideas for their names.
Yes,
Right.
and that movie that's coming out in general, the new Cowboy Bebop TV series that's coming out, and I'm going to say that again because it's just fun to say, Cowboy Bebop
live action.
live action. Yep. They made a new Jason lamp, and it's badass.
oh, so fucking sick.
Tis
And I think that's
that's
is that all
about that's about it. You got that's all your horror
The
news.
Peacock had something.
Oh yeah, the Peacocks. Oh yeah, the Peacocks brought all of the horror movies that everybody has, the revolutionary franchises of Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween to Peacock.
And then that new movie from
only
Peacock
about
Something in
15
the
years
Woods.
after every other streaming site had done it. So well done, Peacock. Good stuff. And
Never.
yep. So yeah, there you go. You've been all caught up in the newses. There. Do we have any other bits of business before we move on?
I don't even know where to go anymore.
Have we ever done a promo where we were cooking?
No.
Yes.
What?
No.
Thanksgiving
promo.
Well, I mean, like, you guys killed a giant turkey. Does that really count?
It was in the age of making food.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like, really?
Cast.
Like,
Thanks.
does a chainsaw instead of, like, spoons and measuring cups count?
We did not use a chainsaw. We went old school, used machetes and large knives.
I believe you'll find it's pronounced machete.
Machete. I probably watched those movies. So fucking awesome.
Machete or
Machete.
Machete.
I thought you meant Broken Lizards Club Dread.
Danny Trejo is Machete.
Fuck that movie. Like, that was just a... Club Dread sucked balls. Dirty track through the mud balls.
Dude, Club Dread is hilarious.
Club Dread is brilliant.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
This hurts my fucking soul.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This episode's going to be 20 minutes longer now.
I expect Buzz to be like, because that's like, really?
It makes a change that Buzz is the one trying to get off the fucking call instead of Giz.
I'm not trying, Joe. Just.
How do you not like Club Dread?
Next thing you be saying, Super Troopers.
Super Troopers 1, badass.
You need to stop talking about Club Dread like that right now.
Can I have a liter of cola?
Super Troopers 2 was lacking, but still good. Club Dread. It hurts me that you guys like that movie. Like,
It's brilliant. It's hilarious.
Has been offended. Like,
I think friendships have been strained this episode.
I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit.
So are they not? Good God!
I think I pissed Carter off multiple times today.
Thursdays we offend each other. Sundays we kill each other. Like,
evidently, there could be a Christmas turkey shortage in the UK.
I saw that.
That's
really?
the only turkey ever.
Oh,
I'm a sausage roll and burgers Christmas man.
Looks like it's
Much
some
like
nutmeg chili for me. Oh yeah, yep.
Ooh, what about some eggnog? How do you guys feel about eggnog?
You can go get fucked. Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
seriously? Oh, dude, that's the only thing I live for Christmas is eggnog.
Yes, finally, me and Carter can agree on something.
I don't. Oh, yeah. I've never had it, and
it's so good.
The appeal of drinking
like a milkshake,
an egg drink.
Yeah, it's like thick ass milkshake.
Then why is it called egg?
Because there's egg in it.
Yeah,
there's an egg somewhere.
Do not have eggs in the milkshake.
In it, and then like Evan Williams put out like a whiskey eggnog just straight out of the bottle. Dude, the kid was like, "Hey, Dad," and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be gone in a week." All right.
So good. And stuffing. I'm excited for Thanksgiving to eat unhealthy stuffing and biscuits.
Did you just say we were going to
go
shoveling a load of white bread into your face after the show?
I didn't have Thanksgiving last year because I had COVID during Thanksgiving, so I'm like 2 years from having Thanksgiving because we didn't have it last year. So I'm excited. Not to be a downer or anything. If that was.
Is toes and tall supposed to be tinsel toe?
Okay,
is that like an anagram?
What?
Katie went the one day of the year tinsel toe or tall can go fuck, and I was wondering is that supposed to be tinsel toe?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think it's tinsel toe.
But okay, in defense, Bill, like a lot of shit is bad for you. So I mean, like, 8 day or 5 or 15.
Oh,
it's lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fucking one. Sure, look, it's okay for one day of the year to just fart your fucking ass off. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking grand. Go for it. Drink. Park.
Do we want to come back next year or we don't? Either way, you're still good.
But do you cook Christmas dinner, Buzz?
I don't cook it, no.
Who cooks it?
Depending on where I go.
Oh, okay.
If I go to like family's
I was
house,
saying
like,
we
my
could do
aunt
our
might
dinner
cook it.
cooking when we were cooking Christmas dinner. Just live stream us trying to just get through
That
Christmas.
that might be a little too like that's
So
beyond
that's
my.
like, here's my aunt. She's cooking. Tastes good, by
that's
the way.
perfect.
Yeah.
Here's my cousin. He's a boss.
Hey,
with the
Aunt
ma-
Nora.
Holiday stuff it's done. I tried doing Thanksgiving for us last year because, like I said, my dad was sick, my brother was sick, I was like half kind of sick, and it did not taste good.
I'd imagine.
A brief prelude of Christmas for the Giz.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. We're gonna be cooking. Oh, it's gonna be fine. This. How about camera?
I'm pretty much show up at
Seriously,
parents'
bro.
house, insert 2 bottles of whiskey.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
we-
trying to figure out. Now I'm trying
Go
to figure
on.
out, like, oh,
Did you say really?
I have.
Are we gonna do another family friendly episode where my daughter cusses at the end of it?
God, I hope so. That I won't lie to you, man. That actually made my 2020. I thought she was
Pick
going. I
another
thought I
free
was not.
holiday.
I thought she was going to say bullshit or something. I wasn't expecting her to fucking. She like, and it was appropriately worded as well. I was like, well done. You didn't
And then
just
Hunter
curse.
started flipping out, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
Christmas time. Yes, we
That's-
can bring your
that's fine.
adorable children on air with us over the Christmas.
Oh, which is
We'll watch some sort of Christmas movie, and I'll then tell them all that the dinosaurs are dead.
no. Spoil. Spoiler alert.
Oh, God.
Right in your ear
It's
holes.
like you're licking the inside of my ear, and I don't like it.
Want you to.
I don't like it.
Hmm?
I don't like it. Anyway,
You are
anyway, if
not-
you're new to the channel and you haven't been here before, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as we are trying to get to the magical number of 1,000, as we are now 40% of the way there officially as of yesterday. So that we can finally be declared an official YouTube channel and maybe be allowed to monetize a video, and then have some trailer company take the monetization away from us. But you know, fuck
Or
it.
son.
That's
Sorry,
fine. We didn't make money for 5 years, and fucking I'm at a stage now where I'm just like, fuck it, do what I want and not make money. That's okay. Fine.
Do what I want.
I do what I want. You can't stop me. I do what I want. And then I just cycle through YouTube's offices. And smack him in the leg with my nightstick.
Hey,
Yeah.
College Creations just hopped in.
Bino arrives on at the end.
Oh, Beans, you just missed us. We're hopping off air, Homeski.
Super weird
Big
show.
love from Bino. Yeah, it was. If you do get a chance to
Yep.
watch it back, Bino, it's the epitome of how sidetracks can keep sidetracking. It was like a never-ending sidetrack loop. Like if the movie Looper was about a sidetrack that never stopped, that would be what happened there.
Oh, yeah.
And Bruce Willis would play Giz,
There's an Irish lad there.
and I'll be played by
Hey, the Irish lad.
who's the Irish lad? All right, the Irish lad. How's it going, man?
Wherever he is, he knows Bino.
He's got Father
Yeah.
Jack in his fucking picture, so he's definitely Irish. I think it's Father Jack.
Yeah, that's Jack Hackett.
Arse. Anyway, that's it from us for tonight. We'll catch you all next on Thursday. Oh yeah, I should probably let them know what movies we're fucking doing on Thursday. So we have
Movies.
delved into the world of the screeners again, and we have some of the coolest independent horror movies that are coming out during the month of October for you, starting with some dogs. One moment. Where is it?
Some dogs.
Something. No,
Some dogs.
Sup dogs. Sure, there we go. Like Dogs, which is going to be releasing October 1st. We're going to be talking about Ouija Japan, which is releasing October 8th. And we're not going to be... Oh, these aren't in order. Okay. We're going to be talking about 3 new upcoming independent movies that are going to be coming out, and I'll let you know during the week as to what they are. We're going to catch you all during the week. We're going to be talking about some other sort of mad horror bollocks. GoreCast out, motherfuckers. Bye.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I need a hand out the back. I'm having some issues killing the Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, no problem. We get to kill some... Wait, you got a live turkey?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay, well, that should be interesting.
A few moments later.
So what exactly is this? Jesus!
Yeah.
Where the hell did you even find this damn thing?
I
mean...
I have my sources. You have your sources.
Okay, so...
If one of my sources happens to be the same company that was in Alligator.
Okay, so, like, what do we need to do here? Break its neck or chop its head off? Or...
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you're going to break the neck of a 50-foot turkey, to be greatly honest. So I was thinking about just cutting it from the bottom up.
Oh, okay. You're not using that again.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
Come on, man. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Okay?
That is a machete.
Compared to that bloody thing, it's not. Look, I take
That's the bottom point.
You take this, I'll take this. And
okay. You go right, I go left. Okay, Mr. Turkey.
I'm going to go for the leg, and when it drops down, we go for
what I do, I feel going for a leg each is probably the best way to go, to be honest. Okay. Do you remember like that time you fought that guy in the park? Go for the ankles and work your way up.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Tomorrow.
Yes! Gosh! That's how you kill a massive bird. Fuck you, pilgrims, and fuck you too. Join myself in the case 8:30 p.m. CST and whatever that equates to as GMTs for our Thanksgiving special, where we're going to be talking about Into the Dark's new Thanksgiving movie, Pilgrim, and also last year's one, because we forgot.
Don't forget, if you enjoy our Madcap GoreCast horror hijinks, we stream 3 nights a week over on YouTube, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, where you can see a little bit of this. Turd spoon, god damn, I knew there was something I wanted to bring up in the... God damn, I don't know what a fucking turd spoon is, but I'm mad to...
Yeah, it's pretty in-depth.
Most definitely some of this.
With a new 2009 twist. She pulls out of her vagina.
I'll give it to her though, because like, you know how like magicians kind of like do something and they pause dramatically? She took that dramatic pause.
And occasionally some of this.
Our favorite Halloween movies.
What's up, GoreCasters? Welcome back here to the GoreCast. Yeah, okay, I'm here. I'm back.